You right, everybody? Hi, Shaz. Good to see you, Shaz. Hope you're well. Much love to you. Just wait for a few people to jump in and that. Hope everyone's had a good day. It's been a very long day, not gonna lie. Mrs. Meatball. Good to see you, Mr. Meatball. Gregory's in the house. Big up, Gregory. Lord of Audits. Much respect to you, Lord of Audits, mate. Good to see you, brother. Big up, Smee. How did it go at the fracture clinic? You know what? I've got to have it on another 6 weeks. Smee. Another appointment in 6 weeks' time. Good to see you, No More Lies. Mama Milo, much love to you. Big up, Tommy, all day long. I hope you're all right, guys. And there's a couple of things I want to talk about. A video that I seen today. Big up Auditing Auditors, if he's watching. I don't know if anyone else has seen it. It was a long video. It was like an hour long. I didn't watch. I mean, I did watch it all the way through. Didn't even skip any of it. So big up Auditing Auditors. Don't know if anyone else has seen it. You need to watch it. It's an hour, so you need to give like some time to watch it. But it's like in the life of Buzz, in a way. Well, in the life of Ryan, it says. And yeah, it's like chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. It's quite interesting. And it's also quite horrible to watch at the same time. That's all I've got to say. But I haven't seen it, to be honest, not being on. Yeah, honestly, you need to watch it. It's gonna have to be. You have to have some time though, like I said, because it's an hour to watch. But yeah, it's I'll wait for a few people to join more like, but I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. It was like it's going around helping the homeless. Yeah, you didn't see me do it then, but big up UK Transparency. I know you haven't. I know, but I the only interest I've got in with it is because it's to do with the homeless, and you know what it's like with me and the homeless. I like to help them, not fucking exploit the bastards, right? But all I've got to say is that every single person that I seem to come across, there was one lady to start off with. Big up Titan all day long. Big up Titan, mate. There was a lady that he come across to help, yeah, and he was adamant that he was going to help her and all this stuff. Feeling sorry for her or whatever. You need to watch it. Big up the Nutter all day long. Yeah, so he was helping him and he was speaking to her. And then he goes and speaks to his. This is, by the way, after coming up with ideas while she's there and that, speaking to his chat and stuff. And then he comes to wanting to. I'm all right, UK Transparency, mate. Apart from having to keep the moon boot on for another fucking 6 weeks. Yeah, and then he goes to speak to his mate. I can't remember who his mate was, but he goes to Martin, maybe something like that. I might be wrong, but he goes to speak to his mate. Bear in mind, he has a crash as well. Big up Diamond Diva. He has a crash, right, on this video, so he does some damage to his car. And he goes to speak to his mate, right, and then his mate and him, all of a sudden, she's on drugs. She's lying to us. They're doing this. She doesn't seem legit and all this crap. Right, so, and then it goes to the next person who is goes to help. There's more to it. Good to see you, Emily. Much love, Emily. Sorry I missed you. And then he goes to the next person to help, yeah, which is a lad called Jordan, who he's been helping apparently. I've not been watching, but he's been helping. And Jordan's mate. And he's giving him all this. This lad called Jordan, his dad's died about 3 days ago. And he's like, why is he so happy and all this crap if his dad's died? Sorry, he's after giving the spiel that he's going to help him and all this. Turns round, yeah, big up Shoe Sniffer all day long, big up D-Wit. The guy's literally saying he's not on drugs, yeah? He's not on drugs, he's not a drinker. And Buzz is saying to him, pretty much, well, in 5 years' time, I don't want to see you an alcoholic and all this crap, blah, blah, blah. In 5 years' time, blah, blah, blah. So he's trying to say that he's going to become a smackhead or a fucking drinker. Big up muggles all day long. And yeah, so he's putting the sub story on, getting the chat for the story, blah, blah, blah. No doubt getting some donations coming in the chat. I don't know how it works over on TikTok or whatever he's on. And then he goes to speak to his mate again, guys. Yeah, he goes to speak to his mate who he's with. And then his mate's like, there's something not right here. Big up pork chops. Big up pork chops all day long. There's something not right here. Dodgy. Dodgy. Fucking dodgy, and comes up with a fucking story that, it's not believable or whatever. They no longer believe his story. So they don't help him. You need to watch it. Big up Rex. Good to see you, mate. You need to watch it, guys. And that's all I've got to say. And that's there's more than that. You know what I mean? But there's just two. That's just two people. Like he's leading them on. That's how I say. Leading them on. That's how I see it as. And then when he goes to speak to his mate, he's like, nah. Nah. It's a fucking shame, man. What does he know that his dad didn't die? Actually, his dad didn't die 3 days ago. Why does he have to be? Yeah, I don't know if it's legit, but why does he have to be sat there crying? You know what I mean? Big up James Jameson. Good to see you, mate. Why does he have to sit there crying? Because his dad's dad doesn't mean the guy he can't be happy. That's how I see it. Is this storyline with Matt? No, not with me. It's not with me. It's a video that I watched today. Auditing Auditors. If someone could drop Auditing Auditors channel for me, I would be appreciated. And you need to watch it yourself. That's exactly that. Big up Andy W. Good to see you, mate. D-Wit. That's the way of putting it, mate. You need to watch the video, but it's like I say, it's an hour long. So you need to give yourself some time to watch it. I wasn't too happy with it. I was happy with, obviously, Auditing Auditors bringing it to the attention of everyone. Big up Andy Davis. But I just don't think it's right how he did it. Cool Tools in the house. Big up Cool Tools. Thank you, Shoe Snipper. Thank you, mate. Everyone sub to Auditing Auditors if you've not watched him. If you're not, I don't want to do a hate campaign against Buzz or anything like that. Yeah, not at all. But it's the video that I've watched. I'm subscribed to Auditing Auditors, so I'm going to watch it, aren't I, if it comes up. And I watched every single bit of it. Thank you, Mama Mila. 1 second. 1 minute. Although I did cry these days over a cockerel. I didn't grieve when my father died. I had to stay strong to get everything done. Exactly. People grieve differently, don't they? But like I say, you do need to watch it. Make your own mind up on it. It is a good watch. It's a good watch and it's a bad watch at the same time. But I thought, I'm not going to lie, as I mentioned it to someone, I thought it was going to be back live tonight. That's what I thought. I thought it was going to be back tonight because of this fucking so-called #endgame bullshit or whatever it's called. Yeah, big up Auditing Auditors all day long. He's a good lad. He's Auditing Auditors. He says it how it is. I've always liked him, mate. And even when he had his fucking robot voice on, he's no longer got his robot voice on. He's got his normal thing out. I thought Buzz was going to be back tonight too. Seriously, Shoe Sniffer, really did, mate. I thought he was going to be back tonight. He still maybe be back, but I don't know how this TikTok shit works in regards to donations, because even Auditing Auditors said he doesn't know how much they got without helping. If they got money, they were getting funds in the chat, yeah, and they didn't even help them. It don't make sense. Big up Chubby Dave. I made a live stream, Matt. What do you mean you made a live stream? So you went live, Chubby Dave? No, you didn't. I wouldn't know if he Seriously, I'm deleting in Dunsop and detecting in Dunsop on Sunday, Matt. Are you heck? Go on, pork chop. See, I can't even fucking get out. That's the bastard. Well, I can get out, but it's just bollock. Um, I wouldn't know if he was not subbed. No, I'm not subbed to him either, but I'm sure we'd all find out if he was. I'm sure we'd all find out. I mean, I caught one of your live streams. Yeah, man, big up Chubby Dave. Yeah, big up all day long, Chubby Dave. I like the picture, mate. I'm going to highlight that. There's a picture of Chubby Dave. Well, it's not a picture of Chubby Dave, obviously, but it might be a representative of Chubby Dave. I like Chubby Dave. Chubby Dave's sick. Go on, Chubby Dave, lad. So what do you think, guys? I want your opinion. What do you think? Do you think it's fucking... Well, I don't even know if I want his opinions, actually, because you might just get fucking bear shit for it. The mods are wrong uns on teenagers at midnight for sure. Right. This was the thing in regards to Midnight, right? Why has he been beaten up? I don't watch him, me. So what did he get beaten up for? Someone can enlighten me. Matt, does this mean you're moon boot sniffer? Moon boot sniffer. Do you know what? I'll never be a sniffer, but I'll always be with the sniffers. Do you know what I mean? The sniffer crew are their own sniffer crew. That's all I've got to say. They don't need anybody like myself to join them. Yeah. Big up Sea Dog. Good to see you, Sea Dog. And big up Mr. Guff Puff if you're watching. Big up Mr. Guff Puff. Big up James Patrick as well. But yeah, I'll honestly, and then that's I mean that in the biggest respect to all the sniffers. The banging as it is, they don't need someone like myself to join the sniffer crew. Yeah, definitely not. They're big enough. His crackhead mate done him in, Matt. Did he? Did he get beaten up though? That's the thing, Andy. I seen a thing. I beat him up. Right. I've got to say this, right? I seen it in I was watching Talia's actually, and I don't mind giving Talia a review. I was even commenting. The guy even said to her, "Look, I've never commented in this channel whilst fucking Midnight was in control of it. I didn't even give him the pleasure of me watching." Big up Richard Reed all day long. Good to see you, Richard, mate. I didn't give him the pleasure of even watching, yeah. But I've still got to stick to my guns, yeah. If he did get beaten up, no one deserves to get beaten up. You know this. I've said this, and it's because it's just recently happened to myself, yeah. So I don't think anyone deserves to be beaten up. I think he deserves to be put in his place, but I don't think it takes a beating to do that. Big up Jason V. Good to see you, Jason. he's creeping in. Oh, go on, lad. I like that. Go on, Jason, all day long. I don't know what you think to that, guys. I'm not big up Mr. Meatball. Sorry, Mr. Meatball. But in regards to, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I do think he deserves to be put in his place. Big up Local all day long. Good to see you, Local. But like I say, I'm with Mrs. Meatball and Mr. Meatball all day long on this one. Yeah, I stand with them fucking shoulder to shoulder on this. So if they want to say he gets beat up, they get beat up. Yeah, I'm all joking. I don't know. I think with the amount of people he's gone at, I think it's gonna come. It's gonna right. I've got to say this right. Yeah. Right. I still don't think anyone deserves to get beaten up, right? But if they're bringing it on themselves to get beaten up, yeah, then it's like you said, it's going to happen, innit? And good fucking luck to him. Big up Rice and Peas. Good to see you, Rice and Peas, mate. That's all I've got to say. Fucking good luck to him. Sorry, Mr. Meatball. I missed your comment, mate. I didn't even realise you're coming. I get confused sometimes because like you and Mrs. Meatball are just so similar. I mean, that got beat up by his bodyguard for accusing him of nicking his wallet. People say otherwise, but there's too much to suggest otherwise. Yeah. Big up Dusty Meehan. Good to see you, mate. Midnight the Awakening. I just don't. Do you think he's Don't know. Well, I don't think I'm all right, rice and peas, mate. Apart from having to wear that fucking piece of shit. Sorry, you can't even see it. You just see me. My boot for another fucking 6 weeks. Matt, your dog, bless her, she was really sad because you were saying. Cool tools. Um, yeah. I don't want to say this so sarcastically, like, but if it was a she, if he was a she, how is your dog? I'm gonna take camera around, guys. I'll show you because you don't want to see mine. 1 minute. I'll show you where he is, Chubby Dave, mate. 1 second, brother. Camera on front, so I want back facing. No, back, you fucking shit. Right, you ready? There he is. Dog, Buster, Buster. Right, watch this, yeah? You ready? His tongue's out and everything. Don't want to wake him up because he'll move. Ready? Look at him. He looks so cute, don't he? Look at his twitching. Twitching. Oh, shit. Big up Karen M. Good to see you, Karen M. Where is his mate? Honestly, he's been sulking Titan, yeah. His mate's not here. He's with his dad. Bigger star on YouTube. Smash the like. Who Buster? Yeah, I fucked up. I was thinking that as I wrote it. I'm a dog man, love him. Yeah, man, big up Chubby Dave. And if I live closer, I'll lock them for a pound. Have you managed to get out? I had to go to hospital today, Dave. So yeah, it wasn't a fucking pleasurable fucking what it wasn't pleasurable, I'm telling you. I set out for 8 o'clock, yeah, 8 o'clock this morning, and I got to the hospital at 5 to 10. I had to be there at 10, right? And then when I got in there, I got out about 1:30, something like that. Watch out for the puddles, now worse than I don't fucking start this shit. Big up Michael May. He is dreaming. Good to see you, Michael May. Sorry, mate, I missed you. Yeah, he is cute, and he is actually dreaming now, to be fair, because he's actually shaking. He's actually proper dreaming. He really won't. He's got Paul. He's dreaming now. Wonder what they dream about. That's what I want to know. What do they dream about? 1 second, make sure I've not missed any. Piss off, you Lord of Audits. I'm like, I don't want moist. Yeah, no moist shit tonight. I found old friend. Yeah, big up Andy Davis. Take care, mate. Take care, brother. 1 second. I've not seen much of them, but from little I have, she looks and sounds as manipulative as him. Ah, what Talia? Yeah, I watched a bit of it today. It was a bit. They dream about meat. That's what you dream about, Chubby Dave. Chubby Dave. Not much difference to me. Oh, yes. I blame Tim Draycott. Big up Tim Draycott all day long. He's another good fucking legend in the house. But he's not in the house, is he? But if he's watching, is glue sniffer and panty sniffer the same person? No. I'm going to say no. Did someone mention moist? Rick comes flying in. Fucking get a notification, Rick, for moist or something. Yeah. Everyone put moist in the chat. Everyone get fucking blocked, mate. I'm tying you all out, you bastards. I'll time every single moist fucker out. I'm really joking. No, sorry, not moist, dry enough. So, so, oh my God. Right. This is, right, what can I do to you, lot? Roast a lot of you. They are, mate. Right, can I time you out or not? I don't want to get rid of. Big up, Mitten. Mitten, help me out, mate. These fuckers are being moist. Yes, I can put you all in timeout. I can put you all in timeout. It's horrible, Chubby Dave. It's disgusting, man. It's the worst word ever. It's honestly, it's the worst word ever. Dusty, it sounds not right. I'm gonna have to fucking do something here. What can I do? What can I do? Let's try something. Paul, if Paul's listening, yeah, big up Paul C. 343 or 3434 1433. 1 minute. You'll end up talking in Rick. I have not checked. Right. Have you stopped? Children. Big up grit all day long. I've not said the M word. What the hell was that? That was fucking to put. It's not. Yes. 1 minute. 1 minute. Yeah, you don't want to say that word, mate. You don't want to come in here and say that word. I'm telling you now. What the hell was that? You made me laugh. That was noise, but that's no. You have to listen to it. That's actual good music. That's Paul. That on his fucking remixes. Paul is a legend. He's sick. He is good. Yeah, big up Dusty, man. All day long. It's quite stiff, Rick. But what are you talking about? Nutter. What the fuck are you talking about? It's quite stiff and what the hell? But it's still a little wet. No, what the fuck? Things will get moist. I'm gonna drop the link here. I'm waiting for Blackburn pull a gamer and shout it's my show and start timing people out. You fucking will do. I'll let Gamer come on and Gamer can be. I'm gonna text him then. I'm gonna text Gamer and tell him, come on my fucking chat lad and sort these lot out. I'll give you control. Right, 1 sec. I'll drop the fucking link for you moist fuckers. Oh, that didn't work. 1 second. Right, you can have the link. That's the only time you're having it. Don't you dare. I'm going to text him. You think, right, you're calling it out on me, guys. Guess what? I've got Gamer's number. I'm going to text him. I'll piss you all off. Please, God, no. Right, yeah. I fucking thought so, yeah. Better all apologise. Every single one of you. Whoever said the word moist better be apologising now because I'm going to text him because I have got his number. And don't forget, I haven't. Big up Bumblebee. Jesus, I'm totally lost after when you're talking about the weather of spraying Dixonia and what the fuck is that? Everyone moist bomb him. That's blackmail. That's quick run, get on the panel so he can't get in. sorry. Bumblebee, telling you. 37 on chat, 12 likes. Yeah, they've all took it back because I mentioned Gamer Dusty. Chinese water torture is more fun. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. And Please accept our most apologies. You're a prick. You're not a prick at all, but fucking most apologies. It gives me the rage. I thought he was going to say, I thought he said something else then. I thought he said something else. No! Yeah, I'll give the link anyway. You're welcome. I've only been on 25 minutes. Come on. Did anybody else watch England? I was pissed off, me. Anybody? Anybody else watch England? Fucking 4-0 against Hungary. 4-0. Fucking shit. What's going on? Nothing much, Bumblebee. Everyone's just taking piss. Moist eye dribble. Moist eye dribble. What do you mean? You're not fucking moist in it. You're not dribble. 4-0, I know. Tommy, shocking. Absolute shit. Who've we got? Who've we got? The nutter. We got the nutter on. Is it the nutter? No, because I can't see nothing. Yeah, touching his ear, touching his nose. Touch your ear again. Touch your ear again. Yeah, man, I got you. I'm bringing you on.
Oh, Bobber.
Big up the nutter.
Gonna be, man.
What you saying?
I was just saying I've got some moist wood, but I'm gonna wait till it's dark and maybe rub it down. It'll might be dry then.
The only thing I want moist is Aaron's mum. That's the only thing I want. Yeah.
Poor Aaron.
Other than that, I don't want to hear nothing about moist. What are you going live tonight, Gamer? Nutter, sorry. Gamer. What? I meant Nutter. I meant Nutter.
Fucking Gamer, yeah.
Mr.
Bastard. Okay,
let me bring Mr. Meatball on. Let me bring Mr. Meatball on. 1 minute, I need backup. Mr. Meatball.
Backup for what?
No, what's it? Oh, look at him. I called him Gamer.
Cheeky bastard.
Moist in the oyster backstage.
Moist that, honey. Where's the moist that?
I'd rather be called moist than called Gamer, I suppose.
Exactly. Sorry, Gamer.
No, yeah, we're only joking, Gamer. I love you, really.
But I'd still rather be called moist.
Big up. What are you saying?
I'd still rather be called moist. Loser. I told you I live in a dressing up box. Hello, Mr. Meatball. How we doing, matey?
Hello, good man, you.
Yeah, moister than an oyster red. I've just read your private chat, Mr. Meatball.
I figured you'd know it was me that way.
Honestly, I'd like, because you don't come on with camera anyway, do you?
If I'm using my phone, I'll flick it on, but I find it easier come through the PC. It doesn't keep my battery as much.
Yeah, man. You should be doing stand-up, man. What Shaz doing? They're all just moist in the chat.
your chat,
honestly,
ripping, mate.
This is fucking the melting, mate. Honestly, the ice famine here.
Well, if you didn't have the heating on, no one would be getting moist, would they?
No, but I should never have opened my mouth, really, should I? I should never have actually let on that it was a word that I didn't like.
Exactly.
It's like the word flange in it for some people.
Yeah, we got another guest.
I don't mind every now and then.
Lord of Onyx, touch your right ear, Lord. Well, your left ear, whichever ear. Yeah, man, I got you. Bringing you on now if you don't want your camera on. I'm bringing you on. Big up, Lord of Onyx.
Hello, mate. How you doing? All right?
No.
I'm all right, mate. How are you?
Hey, Lord.
Yeah, I'm good. How you doing, Nutter? How you doing, Mr. Meatball?
Oh, good.
Big up, Tom, in chat. Big up, Tom, all day long.
I found something on YouTube the other day which I thought you might find quite interesting. It's a music video.
Here we fucking go.
Oh,
Do I have to share the screen? Are you fucking sharing a screen, Lord? Yeah.
If you don't mind, yeah.
Yeah, if I don't mind, yeah. Thought so. Fuck's sake. Right, go on.
Hang on, bear with me.
He's always got technical issues, so actually I should not worry you. Right, here we go. What the fuck is? Oh, I see a bird. Right. Sick. You ready, guys?
what a game's new intro.
Do, mate. I won't subject you to all of it.
She is fit. That looks like Aaron's mum.
Just gonna say, as Aaron's mum made a video for you.
Ah, no, that's nasty. That Lord of Audits. You've gone out of your way. That's the thing, right, guys? He's gone out of his way to look for a moist video, just to wind me up.
That's what mates do, ain't it?
By the way, Mr. Meatball, I wanted to ask you something.
Oh no. Go on.
Where's Aaron's video gone off your channel?
He sent me an email. So I took that one down, but I left yours and guys.
You fucking pussy, Aaron. He weren't happy with me. We fell out and everything, bro.
No way. It was me that did it.
Yeah, it was like, you better tell him he's part of you and all this. Like, honestly, he weren't happy.
No way. Yeah, I won't go into what he told me, like, but
I will. I will. I will. He said he made it look like a crackhead and that.
You can, but I'm not.
That's what he said.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's far from it, guys. He's far from it. Yeah, he's a good lad. He don't do anything like that. But that's what he said. He said it made him look like a crackhead. Made his face sucked in and that. It sucked in like an alien.
Look like Sid Outer Ice Age.
That's what I call him.
It Sid Outer Ice Age, man.
On my mother's life, I call him Sid from Ice Age. Serious.
Next.
There's probably why he's not been in, man. Honestly, he can't have a laugh in, that guy. He can, but he can't.
Yeah, I took the solo one down, but I left the one of you and him up. I figured it was an okay compromise.
Did you tell him you was doing that?
No, I forgot emailing back, to be honest. I've only just remembered he emailed me when you mentioned him. So we'll get back to
I had to ask you because I went to watch it the other day to clip it.
If you send your email backstage, I can always send it you privately. You know?
Don't do that. It might be listed.
Well, if he is.
Matt Carrier 876 at gmail.com. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll note that down.
What was your email, Matt? Moist Carrier?
Matt Moist Carrier, yeah. That's the one. Double M, call me. Matt Moist. No, honestly, it was. I think they're just funny videos, me, and I just can't believe he complained about it.
I know, I'll admit I was a bit shocked, but at the same time, I did say, like, you know, if anyone's got a problem with them, email me and I'll take them down, because not everyone's got a sense of humour.
No, he did have a sense. He has got a sense of humour, but just not until he falls out with me, and then he goes on a bitch fit.
Like Lover's Tiff.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
I had a few mates like that.
But then we just end up like running back together in slow motion and shit.
And everything gets a bit moist. Slow motion in the rain.
Slow motion in rain and that some sort of cheesy music going on in the background.
Squelching as you run.
That's his moon boot. Well, he won't be able to run into his arms this time, will you? He'll have to
No, I'll be hopping. I'll be hopping, mate.
hop and jump into his arms.
Get took out by a car off way or something.
Yeah. He'd have double moon boots.
It's a bit dark there, Lord. Where are you? In the fucking...
It's a dark, dingy, moist dungeon, mate.
Moist. I knew you'd mention moist, wouldn't you? Drip, drip, I'm moist. No, you know, you see, you trip me up then, UK Transparency, by saying the word moist, mate. So what's everyone been doing anyway? Anything on the agenda? Anything you want to talk about or get my opinion on? Mr. Meatball, I'm asking you.
Oh, don't ask me. I brought a shovel today.
What was that?
I brought a shovel.
You brought a shovel or bought?
Yeah, I went and brought one.
For who?
For me. Who else would it be
No
for?
shit. Well, did you go with a bit of blood on your face and that whilst you bought this shovel?
No, my fingers were all attacked. If that's what you're asking.
What did you say?
My fingers are all in one piece, if that's what you're asking. It's been an ongoing joke, that has. Getting people show the fingers.
Shows your fingers.
Honestly, I used to do that to Cop Watcher at me and fucking Southwest, and we got blocked by him all the time. I was like, Cop, show us your fingers, because his fingers are like sausages. They're the biggest fingers I've ever fucking seen in my life. I swear to God, he's got more finger than hand. Like serious. It's weird.
Makes me think of Miss Emma's video now, that does. Where she put the sausages on her fingers.
I've got little skinny fingers. Mine are like my mum's hands, these. They're like women's hands. There's no roughness apart from the crutch damage there. Crutch, not crotch.
Was it moist, Matt? Oh, crutch.
Crutch, not crotch, Lord. Yeah?
Don't stick some padding
Or anyone
on
says it. It's Mrs. Meatball's birthday on Thursday, is it?
Yeah.
Is it
40.
How old? 21 again?
No, 40, honest.
What was that? 40 honest? Me, I'm 34,
yeah.
but Mr. Oh, this is your 40. Ah, cheeky that.
I've been going around every live telling them it's 40th. She's ready at me with a frying pan.
Life starts at 40, you say? Nutter, are you doing a fire tonight?
No, I've got no wood. It's all moist.
Piss off.
Did you hear that, then, Matt? She just fucking snuck up behind me and cracked me around the back of the head, man.
Did she?
I'm going to sit on the other settee in a minute so I can see the fucking door.
Go on, Mrs. Meatball. That's the thing, we get to leave. You don't. You know what I mean? Sleep with one eye open, Mr. Meatball. Fucking Jesus Christ.
That's if I'm allowed in the bed after that one.
Do you know what? I'll tell you a story about allowed in the bed. I don't know if you heard this one. I hope my mum's not listening, but she farted in bed, right? And her husband fell out with her for 3 months.
Yeah, I remember you telling us that on the stream.
3 fucking months. That's wrong, isn't it?
I won't pass comment on anything like that. I'll get another slap.
I reckon Nutter's a farter in bed. Looking.
No, I never fart. I'm like the Queen. I have a little man who farts for me.
You fart
But
and
he's the
rape.
king of Dutch ovens, isn't he?
And I haven't
It's
been
like
able to smell
honestly,
that for 2 years. I don't care if Mrs. Nutter farts. I can't fucking smell it.
my stepdad Jay will not do anything like that in front of my mum. Not at all. He's weird. He'll go to the toilet and everything just to let a fart go.
Black Ben, do you know what I bought today, matey?
Go on. Something moist.
No, man, a set of boxing gloves.
Go on, lad.
See,
I will be able to see it. 1 sec.
2 secs. I'll just go up there where you can fucking see. 'Cause I've got a big glare of light coming off my bald head.
Put
no,
them
it's my
on.
halo.
Do a bit of shadow boxing for us.
Well, am I going to box? It's dark. There's no fucking shadows.
Yeah, well, make your own, innit?
Get Mrs. Nutt to stand behind you with a torch.
See you.
He's
Like
getting game next.
He's a good sport.
Aye. Don't want to break my phone. Well, if I can punch that.
Last time I did something like that, I got told to do an handstand and ended up on my face.
That was my fault.
Yeah, name Lord.
It was on my live. Was you on my live, Lord? Yeah. The
Yeah,
moist
I'm
and
wanting
moist.
to do it.
Just realised you changed your name. Moist Flaps is gonna kill me. Stop mentioning you little moist flap fuckers.
You fancy now, monsters.
Honestly,
No,
I'm gonna. What are you saying, flat cap?
Rex was saying my bald head was moist, but now I've got my cap on. It soaks up the moistness. You know what I mean?
Rex, Mr. Not a bald head is moist.
Just check. No, it's not moist. Like that.
Come on, Buster, what you doing, mate? What are you doing, mate? Yeah, thingy, I might not be on tomorrow much because it's fucking. I was supposed to be in Doncaster. It's my fucking granddad's anniversary tomorrow. It's fucking first year. Flown by that, you know. Fucking year. Get out.
Saturday, it's 4 years for our big brother. We're going camping on Friday. Whippy, here we come.
4 year. Is that what you said then? No, yeah.
Yeah, on the 19th of June. It would have been his birthday on the 20th. So, yeah, I go away. I go to Whippy once a year, then I give it a year so Whippy can recover.
Load of audits. I don't know if that's a chat up line from Bumblebee.
How much does a polar
don't
bear
know.
weigh, Bumble? I don't know, it breaks the ice, Bumblebee.
Go on, Lord. I can't stay in chat too long. Eyes moist. Go 10:30. Fucking idiots. I don't know what time I'm going to be on till. To be fair, I wasn't even going to be on long. I just wanted to jump on, say hello to everyone.
You kidnapped now.
You say this, Mr. Meatball.
You know what happened last time? You just
I know,
need to
yeah.
chop that up.
That was yeah, it was. It's my own fault for putting the link out though, wasn't it?
You weren't putting the link out. We have a secret person in chat that does it for us.
Fucking Titan can do it as well, you know.
Yeah. See,
Good to see you, Kelsey.
Hi, Kelsey.
Hope you're well. Sweetbell, you've mentioned fists. Fists? Fucking load of audits. Jesus Christ, you're in for a night, you.
What have I missed?
She said it was you hot and moist, and now she's mentioning fists.
I can't take pain. I'm not getting fisted.
You'll definitely won't be moist for that.
Welcome to the Moist House. But this isn't the Moist House, actually. This is not a moist club.
Matt's Moist Massive.
Should I change my name? Fucking Blackburn's Moist.
Moist Man's World.
Moist. Oh, wow. Wow. That's disgusting. Moist
Could
Man's
be worse.
World.
Could be a
I'm
moist,
moist.
manhole.
Kelsey.
Could be worse. It could be called Midnight fucking Foot Soldier.
Oh, don't. Fuck no, man.
Oh, Midnight
These-
Bubble.
Midnight Bubble.
Well, he still got beat up by his bodyguard, you know. There was no two guys that did that to him.
I think it was probably the bodyguard me, like, and I've got all my
What,
fingers. So I
has he accused the bodyguard of robbing his wallet?
Well, from what I understand,
He's drunk.
yeah,
Big up, Mr. Guffbus.
apparently the bodyguard strangled him. Now, from what's gone around, and someone actually got backstage on his StreamYards yesterday, and someone was back there saying that basically this Deco did it. And he was sat there with him, and they told him what had gone on. And it does tie in if you think about it. Because, you know, he reckons he bit the guy's finger while he was being punched. How'd you bite a finger on a closed fist? For one.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, if someone's got you round the throat, you've got more chance of biting the finger that way because the fingers are actually extended than you have from someone chucking a punch at you. And there's a few things, man.
Has he been
Right.
sponsored by a roofing company?
No, not yet. You should do. No, more demolition company.
UK transparency is fucking brilliant. You can't call that a roof, man. It was a fucking. It's a shed. I don't know what it was. It was a fucking. It's not a roof. That.
It looked like a garage, didn't it?
Yeah, honestly. Don't get me wrong. It did look like it hurt him when he dropped.
That's
It did look like it hurt him.
I'm confused by him because he says he doesn't feel pain, but I've seen him scream more than once about this beating when he's trying to move, and he screamed when he fell through the roof, so surely he must feel pain.
It was so funny. I watched it about 10 times over and over. I rewinded it when he fell each fucking time.
Right.
I was
I was watching it live, and
go on, bro.
I laughed that much. My lady accused the little lad making funny noises and told him off because I was creased up as soon as I saw it. I clipped that shit, man. It was the best thing on YouTube for ages. I'll give him that.
There used to be a bar called Moist near where I used to live. Where I live, 100 yards apparently. I won't be going to that gathering. What did you say, Mr. Robot?
Can you hear me? Hang on, can you hear me all right now?
Yeah.
Pardon?
Fuck off.
Hello, Lotte? Speak again.
Moist, moist, fucking moist. Can you hear me, bro?
I guess they can hear us, guys.
Yeah, so I'm going to drop down in the chat, Blackburn. I'll see you all later, Lord, Mr. Meatball.
Yeah, see you later.
Catch you.
Take it easy, man.
See you later, mate. Love you. Oh shit, he's funny, isn't he? It's a moist wax melt, Kelsey.
It's like that Blackburn. You know the only reason he's blaming Midlands now, don't you?
Yeah, right. This is what I wanted to get onto. Why has he mentioned Midlands now? Why is Midlands mum or something, was it?
Yeah, he's apparently, well, I'm not going to say apparently, he openly stated he was going to do what he wanted to in a sexual nature about Midland's mum. But the only reason he's blaming Midlands is because someone in his chat had apparently seen Midlands in another live say that he'd been driving through that little village and he'd mentioned he'd seen Midnight. So as soon as they'd said that in Midnight's chat, straight away, that was who'd attacked him. It went from him not... Now, bear in mind, Midlands was on his panel numerous times when Talia and him had the channel. So he'd have seen Midlands' face because they always have people show the face. So why, when he was making out these two lads he didn't recognise and didn't know had attacked him, wouldn't he have turned around and openly stated that it was Midlands because he'd have recognised him?
Yeah, of course he would.
You know, I think
he's fucked up in head, that guy, mate.
Yeah,
what I heard of Talia today on her live. And he was texting her while she was fucking still speaking. But some horrible shit. Mentioning rape and all this shit or something. That was fucking bad.
Yeah, that was towards Midland's mum. It's like, I'll be honest, I'm not even going to address the Talia thing because, yeah, that's a whole different issue. But with Midnight, think about it. He acts a tough man on his stream. He's not going to want anyone to know that he was beat up on a one-on-one by his own bodyguard. So he's got to come out with something to cover it up. Plus, have you ever, these houses he rents and that, this cottage he rents, why would he ring up conveniently on the day that he's taken a beating to check he likes the house?
Big up Mr. Deegan. Yeah.
More like what's happened is because he stated that on another live that he'd left his wallet in the pub 3 times and had to go back collect it. So he's probably lost his wallet in the pub, decided in the morning when he went to this bakery get his sausage roll or whatever it was, that realised he hadn't got his wallet, come back, accused the so-called crackhead bodyguard of taking it. Him and the bodyguard have got into a fight in the house, which is where the neighbours have probably rang the police and even who owns the house to let him know what's going on, which is why he's had the phone call. And we've seen him run from that guy outside the hotel in Scarborough when he was confronted by him. So the guy's probably legged it out the front door, which is why the door lock's broke and doesn't lock now. Tried give it toes down the alleyway, run into a dead end, and got a pasting. But he can't admit that because, well, he'd lose his whole fucking thing of being a 10-man wannabe, wouldn't he? So he then had to make.
Come on, it doesn't even. It shows, bro. He can't. I don't even know why he acts like he's 10 men because on his videos where he's been where he got told to fuck off by that person outside wherever it was it a club or something? Or a hotel or something?
The hotel he got kicked out of. And the funny
the hotel, that was it. They told him to fuck off and that person who told him to fuck off, it didn't sound like anyone to be afraid of. And he shit himself.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? He's only big against women, I think, that guy.
Yeah, and that's the thing. About 10 minutes before that guy confronted him, he was only telling someone outside the front of the hotel how he antagonises people hoping they start on him. And then the minute they did, he ran off down the street, didn't he? I don't want no trouble, and didn't give it toes. So, for him save face, he's literally made it 2 lads jumped me, because his story changed again today, because apparently while he was getting this kicking from these 2 lads, his bodyguard was asleep upstairs and he was shouting for his bodyguard. But when the police turned up and went and checked upstairs, he was on his own in the property. Even after his kicking, he went upstairs on his own to apparently get a shower and there was no one there. So, either the bodyguard had already left.
And we've got a dirty mouse. I don't know who that is. Who's dirty mouse?
They've got the mic muted.
And also, I had to change it over because the video that I had on first was making you fuck up a bit. So I don't know who that is backstage. On the panel now, should I say? Oh, there you go. They're showing the face. It's a load of audits, a little shit. It's a load of audits cheating. I think it is. Load of audits. Stop cheating. You look different on that other camera. You look too close. Come in with another person, dirty moist person. Right, take this banner off now. Anyway. Right, sorry, Mr. Meatball. Carry on.
It's all good. I was just saying, when the police turned up and when he went upstairs himself, the bodyguard wasn't there. So, when he says today on his stream that while he was getting attacked, he was shouting for the bodyguard, then he couldn't have been there. Because otherwise, where was the bodyguard when the police turned up? Because apparently the bodyguard attacked him. So he got a kicking from these two guys while the bodyguard was upstairs. The bodyguard came downstairs, attacked him after it, and then left. Doesn't really add up much from what he's been seeing. Plus, like I say, backstage, these messages that have appeared from backstage in his StreamYards, where this, don't know who it is, Camilla Jones. It's on a 50s New channel. They were saying like they were sat with the bodyguard, and this bodyguard gave him a slap over the wallet. So it's all guesswork at the minute, but I honestly do think the bodyguard's done it and he's trying to save face and make out it was two strangers, because nothing adds up with it when you watch these numerous events. Like,
yeah, I think you're right. I think he's literally fucking fucked up, lost his wallet, accused him, and got a kicking for it.
Yeah,
that's what I reckon. Big up Ice Chain all day long. Oh, you're all right, mate. Lord of Audience, which one would you like to keep? You can get rid of the other, whichever one you want. Better camera for you.
I'll get rid of this one. Yeah,
I'll get rid of this one. I don't think he'd know what the truth was if it slapped him in the face. No, he wouldn't.
You know, the next question it raises, he's got no credit cards, he's got no bank cards, he's got, well, no cash, because apparently there was 70 odd quid in his wallet. So where the fuck is he staying? Is he sleeping in the back of his car again?
So is he not in that bungalow anymore then? The one that he was apparently. He's not in there.
He had that for 3 days and he's gone now, moved on.
And the car, what they said was isn't even paid off, is it?
No, he's denied that for some time. Now, I'm not sure if it's on finance or if he took a bank loan out to pay for it. I've heard two versions of it. One that it was financed, and the other one he took a bank loan out to pay for it so that it couldn't get repossessed, like if it was on finance. But I'm pretty sure if you don't pay your bank loan, they'll come and take your car anyway. So either way, if you take
a bank loan, they won't.
Won't they?
But they're not. No.
Bank loan.
Just take your house. They'll take your. I thought they just. Oh no, I don't know.
I've never.
This isn't a dig at bare bones either. This isn't a dig at bare bones, because I don't mind bare bones because he's not done out to me. But I wonder how much he's managed to, like, how much he sent bare bones.
Bare bones is a strange one, I'll be honest, because
we fear no foe. Good to see you. Sorry, mate. Carry on.
It may get him in some crap for me saying this, but he emailed me just over a week ago saying that he'd heard rumours about Midnight abusing women, this, that, and the other. And
heard rumours? Where's he fucking been?
Well, that's what confused me, and said, I'm pretty sure in the email he said he couldn't support him. So, of course, me being me, I felt, you know, that I should reply.
1 second, brother. One sec. Carry on in a sec. Anthony, I've said this before, brother. No more lies. I have said this before. You're welcome in my chat and that. I'm not going to take your mud off you, but I'm not rubbing people's faces with you on my panel, mate. Not all. That's all I've got to say.
He was sticking up to you yesterday in Cop Watchers.
Who, Anthony?
Anthony was, yeah.
Yeah, I know him. I get on with him now. That's what I mean. I just don't want him on panel because it just it's like rubbing it in people's faces. People get annoyed and that.
Yeah.
That's all I've got to say. He's like to say he's got a mod and that, you know what I mean? He's welcome in the chat all day long, but I just don't want him on my panel. Just for other people's fucking mental health, basically. But yeah. Sorry, Mr. Meatball, carry on.
No, it's all good, bro. I was just saying, so me being me, I did reply to him. Like I said to him, you know, I don't know what rumours you've heard, obviously, and I can only speak for what he's done to me and Mrs. M, and went into that. And I never got a reply from him, but he's still in the chat. So it seemed a bit odd for him to reach out. And apparently he's reached out to a couple of other people that would be classed as anti-midnight. And I don't know what's been said, but, you know, it seems weird to have your head mod that you trust reaching out say no.
Right, I'm going to say how it is, mate. Come on, he fucking well knows what has been going on. He's seen the abuse, what Meatball's been saying. He's fucking, if he isn't, he's just acting oblivious to it, or he's just lying.
Yeah, fully.
No offense, Burbones, either, because I like you as well. But you've been in the chat. You're one of his fucking head mods, as he says. Yeah, you know that has been what he's been saying. Come on, man. Even I know what he's saying. I've never even been over there.
It is crazy, man. I mean, I don't know what he expects. Well, not bare bones, but I don't see what Midnight expects out of what he's doing, other than more aggro, unless that's what he's building his channel on. Or I'm a victim, because that's all there seems to be. It's how he's just attacking everyone and then crying about it when they give him a bit back.
Honestly, if he was actually like saying this to people's faces, like I said, he'd get what he got. He wouldn't dare. Seriously, does he think it's normal to say the shit that he's coming out with? It's far from normal, whether it's online, whether people say it's all a game because it's online and all that shit, yeah, but he's got to be mad in the head to be coming out with that shit in the first place, to think of that shit.
But I'll be honest,
man.
You know, I want to know what his definition of exposing someone is, because up to now, all we've seen is him say that such and such a body's this, such and such a body's that, with no supporting evidence. And when you watch his videos over any time, which I don't suggest anyone does because of giving him the views, but when you do, you end up seeing that he can't even lie straight in bed. So why would anyone believe that what he says about such and such or such and such has got any sort of substance to it? You know what I mean? I'm
going to go with this. This has been asked plenty of times. Sorry if we fear no thought. What about Midnight Foot Soldier? Oh, he's not a fucking foot soldier. He's more of a fucking web feet.
Midnight Monkey Foot.
Yeah, Midnight Monkey Foot. Yeah, something. But I'm going to ask this question again. It's been asked loads of times, and I've asked it. Is he lying with his mental health? Is he putting it on? Has he got some sort of mental health?
Okay. No, this I have to go into conversations we've had before we fell out. As far as I'm aware, from what we were led to believe, which again, with everything that's come out now, we don't know if it's true or not, then he's never been actually diagnosed with anything. There was a discussion at one point that we all had where, you know, these magazine quizzes you get.
Yeah.
Him and Talia had done one of these magazine quizzes for him about, I think it was bipolar, and he answered yes to so many of the questions. And I think that's where they've sort of got, he's picked up how I've got bipolar and I've got ADHD. I don't think he's actually been diagnosed with anything because, well, from what he told us, he hadn't been. But, you know, that may have changed over the weeks. I mean, I doubt it because, well, a lot of people will tell you it is harder to get diagnosed with things like that when you're an adult. Than
it is. It's very hard. I've got bipolar disorder.
Oh, well, you'll know, no doubt. I mean, I don't really.
We've got the person who can tell us how it is, then, can't we?
Yeah,
you know what I mean, on the panel. You know, so what did you have to go through, Lord? Sorry, mate. Carry on.
I had to go through completely losing my mind, having a nervous breakdown, and getting sectioned twice for a total of 3 to 4 months before I was diagnosed.
So I'll be honest, that's what I suspected. It'd be a long process. So if it was true that he hadn't been diagnosed with anything before he fell out with us about just over 6 weeks ago, then the chances are that hasn't been diagnosed yet. Then I'd assume.
No.
Right, but is he? How's he like? Some of the things that he does, right? For instance, not washing. Staying in the I don't know if he's not washing, but it doesn't look like he's staying in the same clothes constantly. Is signs of some sort of depression, mental health. Like,
that could be.
Is he looking it up online or something, or what?
No, but I'll be honest, I do think he's got something something going on with him, whether it's depression because because we all know, he went from a full-time job and everything else to not working and that, so that can spiral you into depression and other things. So, maybe that's what triggered his mental health, as he calls it. But I don't, without confirmation of anything, then I'm just taking it as using it as an excuse to sort of justify his behaviour, because a lot of people seem to do that. They'll attack people, and then when they get attacked back, mental health. We've seen it with certain others that I won't name just because of giving them the popularity of you.
Do you not think it right when you get? Has he been sectioned though? Has he been sectioned?
Not as far as I know. And again, for me to say anything, it's only what we were told. Which
has it said he has?
No, he said he's never been sectioned to us, but we did get told by them that his family tried to at one point because something to do with he left the country and spent a week in an airport in Amsterdam. Again, I don't know if that's true because I don't know what's fucking true with them anymore. Because they've gone from telling us this, that, and the other to.
Is that not a sign of bipolar as well, though? Lying?
I don't know.
Lord, is it? I don't know. Yeah. I'm not saying like you lie or anything. I'm just going through the things. I don't know if it is.
It can be, yeah. Everyone's different. At the end of the day, you tend to have bipolar means you go high, get manic, and then you go the other end of the pole, low, depression. But you when you go high, you have grandiose ideas, grandiose things. You spend money, you do stupid things that you shouldn't do. I lived in a housing association property, and I put on a $4,000 patio down in a housing association property with a $4,000 because I just had to spend money. So you with a $4,000, what do they call them? Garden shed thing, a big one. What do they call them? I can't think what they call them. A real nice shed it was. I can't think what they're called. Summer house.
All right, yeah.
Can I just put Tommy's put in chat 20 years ago, Amsterdam. I can't even pronounce that, but Summit Airport.
Schiphol.
Yeah, is that in relation to midnight and what we were told? Because I've noticed you over in his chat and that, so I don't know if you may have been told the same thing. It'd be interesting now.
There's a lot of people talking about bipolar stuff in the chat. Mama Milo said she thinks that. 1 minute, I missed that other comment. I think he's bipolar. That was Mama Milo. Mrs. Meatballs said, speaking on a depression point, as I've been there, it can be difficult to get a bath or shower without mentally forcing yourself to. It can also be hard to eat and sleep, just my experience. Showers every day. Tommy, I don't know. We all suffer from mental health nowadays. We're more aware and can take over your life. 1 second. Shoe sniffer. I've experienced very bad depression. Never hired a random to be my bodyguard from a pub and then tried to bum him. Right, what's this? What is this? I heard this. I heard Talia mention something. Once you realised he had a cop, that's all I heard. What the hell is she about? Was he trying to get it?
I think what's going on. I think that just maybe you try and get a dig at him. But Tommy has just said, yeah, that's what he said. So there may be an element of truth in the thing of his family tried to get him sectioned for the Amsterdam airport, because another person's heard that as well from him, whereas we heard it from Talia, and he didn't, as far as I'm aware, he didn't know that she told us that, because it was in a conversation we had when he wasn't around. So that there may actually be some truth in that. And I did see a stream where it's got to be just over a week ago, where I think he was saying his daughter and someone else had tried getting him sectioned and had someone turn up to his hotel room. So it's a possibility that people have tried to have it done, but he keeps sort of avoiding it, which would suggest that he's sidelined, wouldn't
it? We Fear No Force said bipolar is a split personality. Basically, you think people are always against you. They can be all happy one minute, and then the next they think you are plotting against them.
There's 3 types of bipolar disorder. There's bipolar type 1, type 2, and there's a quick cycling bipolar disorder as well, where you fluctuate between moods rather quickly, but you can fluctuate as quickly in a day, which is quite rare, but people do have that. Type 1 is where you spend most of your time high and need bringing down. And type 2 is where you spend most of your time low and need bringing up a bit, but you fluctuate between high and low still.
No,
UK transparency, is he being sarcastic there? Why would I be bipolar? Not that I fucking know of anyway.
Even about the third one, he sounds more like that, because I've watched, I shouldn't be watching, but at the end of the day, I do at times, because in bringing us into it, we have to know if he's going to try and turn up wherever. And yeah, you can see him sort of go from really hyper at the start of the day and then threatening everyone and everything else, the world's against him. And then by the end of the day, he can be sat there looking basically stoned and be really chilled and nothing bad come out of his mouth. So it may be that he is like the third type, like he was saying, he can go up and down in a short space of time. I'm not doubting there's something definitely wrong with his head, but how much of that is down to what he claims, that's where I have reservations,
Big up Paul Dunn in the chat as well. Massive respect to you, brother. Good to see you, mate. I've got to stick to my fucking morals as well. I just don't think if he did get beaten up or jumped, and for no reason, I don't think it's right. But if he's doing it for his own actions, then tough shit.
Yeah, if he got jumped by people that have got no reason to even engage with him, then yeah, no one deserves that. But I think that's again where he's sort of manipulating the situation to get people to feel that way for him. Whereas everything, again, like I said earlier, everything does suggest that it was something that started in the property. Because the main thing that got me with it, and I'll be honest, well, there's a few things, but the Yale locks that are like a box on the back with the little handle on it.
Yeah.
The day that fight happened, that lock was broke. And I know from when I was a kid, when my nan had a similar lock to it, and they aren't that hard to break from the inside with the handle, because something was going on in the street and I was trying to get out the house for help out sort of thing, and I ended up breaking the lock on the inside. And when I saw that, it just reminded me of that, if that makes sense. It's almost as if something's gone on inside, and as we know, he runs, so he's probably tried getting out of the property so that if he is going to have a fight, no damage is caused to the property, because he won't want to pay damages, because it looks a nice place that he's in. It looks well maintained and everything else. So you wouldn't really want any damage in there because it's going to cost you a bit. So that's where I think, it sits more with the bodyguard, because I can't see why two randomers. Because if you think about it, if it was two random lads, then they're going to jump someone for a reason, whether it be money or the phone or whatever. And he's still got his phone. His wallet was already gone, which he admitted in the bakery video. I don't know if that's still up or not, but I have no doubt someone will have a copy of it somewhere because of all the clippers that are about. So, for him to get jumped by two people and still have his phone and there be no real reason for it, it doesn't add up. Unless it's
sorry, mate. D-Way There probably is something better to talk about, but I think this could also, with us talking about mental health on the other side of it, which is a pretty decent topic to talk about, to be fair. I'm not saying decent as in it's a good thing, but if you know what I mean. And also, we fear no fear. What do you think about that comment on screen, guys?
I dare say some people use it as an excuse.
Yeah, some do. I know that from experience.
Yeah.
My uncle used to. You know, he was fully capable of going work and that, but instead he preferred drink and that, so he'd leave the same clothes behind his settee for weeks on end and always wear the same clothes to his appointments and everything else. He just used it as an excuse not to do anything. So yeah, there are some people that do that.
And when Dino, honestly, mate, I don't think we fear no fear means anything bad by it. Like he said, I'm presuming it's a he, said not all. So I don't think, you know, certain people, you know what I mean? It's the ones, just don't take offence to it. Take a gate.
You know what I think causes that, though? A lot of TV causes that, because when you look at some of the programmes they put on, you know, they don't show real people, do they, generally? They show sort of you people that are sitting on the fronts having a beer and a party while claiming this and claiming that, and it tarnishes everyone with the same brush, which is probably why a lot of people have the view of, oh, everyone that's claiming just is in it because they don't want work or they don't want to do this. A lot of that.
Glue, I can't agree with that, bro. Glue sniffer. I honestly, I back the sniffers. I back you all day long, but I just can't agree with that comment. I can't in general.
Can't generally, but if it's someone that is openly threatened or accused of being a paedophile or a sex offender or anything else, then if that's what they feel they've got to do to shut him up, then I understand it.
Yeah. In that sense, yeah. In that sense, but I don't mean it's no bad to Glue, because Glue's still good. I fucking Glue sniff his ass. But I just think, no, I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't know, bit of a flashback situation there.
Yeah. I don't condone violence to anyone. You know, it's horrible to go through, but at the same time, with some people, that is the only way to make them actually realise and to shut up. Unfortunately,
yeah. Shoe sniffer just said then, yeah, exactly, Shoe. Without a doubt, you know, it is like I said before. If he's bringing it on himself, then good luck to him. But if it's just a random thing, I just don't know. He's far from it. I know.
If there's no reason for it, then you know you're gonna condone that stuff, because at the end of the day, it does put crap in your head, doesn't it? And shit, you know what I mean? It can have more of a negative effect. But if there's reason behind it, and that's what they need, unfortunately. Everyone needs a kicking now and again. I know that sounds
right. Mr. Gustafson said, I agree, but open hand slaps would be okay, Matt, yeah?
He might bite your finger off, though.
No, yeah. We fear no fear. Sorry, mate, I missed your other comment. I just don't support the people that use it as a get out of jail free card. Do you know, the mental health thing, which is bang on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't worry, Glue Sniffer. Don't be sorry, mate. It's fine, brother. But in 85% of cases, they know the difference between right and wrong. That means they are responsible for their actions. Right? Do you not think, right, in the real cases of mental health, do you think there's enough done for the people that are actually struggling with mental health? No, I'll give you my quick opinion on it. I'll just give you my quick one. Sorry, Lord. Right? I think that they all seem to stick you in one single fucking bag. Yeah? Or when you go to a doctor, they all seem to offer you tablets straight away. And yeah, that's just my opinion on it a little bit. So I don't think it's good enough. That's what I think.
No, situations aren't looked at properly, and like you say, they all say, "Oh well, you've got this. This is how you act, and you got this. This is how you are." Whereas it's not really like that, is it? Because everyone's individual. They all that. Yeah, there may be traits and certain ways that everyone acts, but there's going to be other ways that, well, it may not necessarily tie into something. So sort of pigeonholing, essentially, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Sorry, Lord, you was going to say something. Carry on, Lord.
I just didn't hear your question, that was all.
In regards to the mental health, or do you think there's enough help out there, or do you think they do enough? Do you think the NHS do well, or the doctors do well to help you with mental health?
If it's an emergency situation, they try to, but I still don't think it's enough. I was rushed in an emergency situation, but I was lucky, and I got the help pretty much straight away. I ended up getting sectioned, as I said earlier, and they helped me and wouldn't let me go until I was right again. Well, until I escaped. But yeah, the help is out there if you're urgently in need of it. But if you're relatively okay, then they'll take their time to diagnose you and sort you out.
Do you not think it takes something for you to do something? I'm not saying it should, but do you not think it takes for you to do something bad before they'll actually listen?
Yeah.
Which it shouldn't be. Same as most things, like same as Grenfell Tower, for instance, yeah? They only changed all the cladding on every other building because something actually happened where people died. So it took something to happen for them to, that's just an example, for them to act.
Yeah.
And that's the same with mental health.
Yeah, it's right. You've got to be bad. I like I said, I had a breakdown, and it was because I was threatening to, I was going to do something I shouldn't do, and they took me in. But
did it help though? Did they help you though that time?
Yeah, they quickly rushed me through the system after putting me on. Put me in. Sorry, the tablets I take fuck me up as well. Sometimes I have trouble remembering what I want to say.
It's all right. Don't worry.
They sectioned me, and they then they realised that the tablets weren't working well after I'd been let out. Then they put me on some other tablets, and that's when problems start to occur as well, when they start messing with your tablets, because you go up and down really quickly. So I then ended up getting sectioned a second time, and I didn't want to leave the second time. And then when I was getting better, I started to feel better. I escaped the hospital, a locked hospital, and I thought I was getting better. I wasn't, but and then they kept me in for another 2 or 3 months after that.
See, so it's obviously took you to fucking. I don't want to say the wrong word, but it took you to act, to do something, or potentially want to do something, for them to actually do something, which is bad, I think. Big up, Carlos.
Almost as if you have to go sort of an extreme before you get help, kind of thing.
Yeah, which is bad. It's wrong, that. Big up, Lord. It is brave of him, definitely. Everyone big up Lord of Audits all day long. Dino, I want to get back to your comment 1 second. There's a few comments in the chat that I want to get to.
I want to just grab on one from Kim that was up a bit. Just seeing as we were on about midnight and the
go on. Go on, brother.
They were a couple. She put, suppose, I'm not going to read it word for word, but suppose Talia gets away with calling women this and that with venom over and over. And it's an hard one, that is, because when you've seen it from sort of it privately behind, so how can I put it, sort of behind closed doors from where we were and from being on the outside as well now, I do wonder how much of it wasn't his influence, if that makes sense. Because, yeah, I have no doubt in my mind that she can, as we all can be, vile and horrible and vindictive. But when you're around someone like that, are you more likely to act and say them things for a quiet life? If you know what I mean. Because if she didn't back him, would he get, as we see him now, with her behind closed doors? And that's one thing I have always said, is that what happened with it. But, we'll never know, unfortunately. That's the problem with half of YouTube, isn't it?
Yeah. Lord, how many tablets are you taking a day then?
23, 24
Yeah.
a day.
Fuck me. Any of them for health conditions, as in are they all for mental health?
Yeah, well, because I started taking lithium a few years ago, I got diabetes off of lithium, and then I got high cholesterol. So I take some tablets for lithium and for diabetes and high cholesterol. But most of these are for bipolar disorder.
That's a lot of tablets. Put in chat, guys. How many? If you're on tablets, and how many you're on? I'd love to know this because that's clearly showing. Do you need all these tablets? Have you looked into it? Do you actually need every single one of them? I know maybe some people are probably saying no because they don't want to have them, maybe, but I don't know. Surely that's a fucking lot, that, isn't it?
Hey, Seaside.
So let me take your solo screen, Lord. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, it's all right.
Seaside Slim, come up on panel. I'll speak English to you.
Mrs. Meatball said they diagnosed me with postnatal depression at first. Then after going through my records and realising I've had depression since 14, on and off diagnosed me with clinical depression. Carry on, Mr. Meatball. You're speaking to the person in the chat.
Yeah, that's Seaside Slim. He's another one that goes over Midnight's Way. Apparently, I need to speak English and I'm a plug. So I was just inviting him to come up on panel and speak to
Lord of Audits, another bell end.
If you're waiting for my comeback, Seaside Slim, you best ask your mum.
Hey, bye-bye, Seaside Slim. What a fucking name for that is. Seaside Slime. You should have an E on the end of that.
Yeah, he's another one of Midnight's Lord, Annie. I've seen him over in the chat over there. That's why I wasn't even rising to it.
Sorry, there's another couple of comments I wanted to read as well. I just didn't get to them. So, stupid idiot. Yeah.
Your Bumblebee takes about 25 tablets and 10 supplements and a patch and a liquid med.
Big up Purple Spliff. That how much?
25 tablets, 10 supplements. That's like vitamins and things like that, I suppose. Oh gosh, I've lost the thing now. It's gone. A liquid tablet and a liquid medicine and something else.
Big up ATL. Good to see you, mate.
Thanks.
In regards, good to see you, Nix. Much love to you. In regards to the immigrants coming in, I don't want to get... And Carlos, big respect to you all day long, but I just don't want to get onto the immigrant side of things tonight. Because my fucking... I'll just do it quickly. My logic on it, yeah. If they're travelling through other countries that are stable enough like ourselves to look after them, then they should be going there. But if they're coming straight here and escaping violence or destitute or fucking risk of death, then I've got to say they fucking got a right to be here, me. But we've also got to be looking after our own, yeah. Well, that's just my little opinion on that. I don't want to get into that. We've got a guest coming on. UK Transparency. Big up UK. Touch you right here, UK Transparency. Yeah, man, I've got you. Take your camera off, mate, if you want. Unless you're coming in. Are you coming on with it on, yeah? Yeah, man, bringing you on now.
Yeah, I just wanted to pop on to see it'd be easy to show you over and
Yeah, big up UK Transparency. All day
But
long.
that's
Big up Steve
my-
Wadshaw.
That's my
Sorry,
1 month supply.
That's what? Say that again.
That's a month's supply.
A month's supply. Fucking Jesus. Here we go. Lord's getting his. Get your tablets out.
Feel like the
Show
odd
us
one
your
out.
tablets.
I bet you're on more tabs than I am, Blackbeard.
I'm only on the codeine.
Yeah, I only have a painkiller now and again if I need it.
Ah.
Is that Chihuahua?
Good evening.
Chihuahua Gold Cross.
So cute. What's he called? Or she?
Bella.
Bella. Bella. Got some big fucking ears.
He's lovely.
Nice
she's
dog.
got the-
Nice dog. Big fucking ears. But a nice dog.
got the, look,
That's a lot of tablets, that.
The temperament of a King Charles. And then we've got these two here.
I'll put you on solo one sec. The ferrets. Oh,
Yeah.
what is looks like? That's cute. That. Oh. Does it bite her out? No.
No, I'm well trained. Got turtles in, couple of turtles and fish in there.
Okay, now it's like a fucking pet shop.
Hang on. Okay, Google. Turn on lounge strip.
Pushed you there, hasn't he?
Chameleon in the top.
Jesus Christ. I'd forget what animals I owned.
And then there's corn snake in that one. California king snake in that one.
Have you got any spiders?
No, not spiders. We have got a scorpion. He's in there
Oh,
somewhere.
that's horrible. That's even worse.
He's in there somewhere. So probably hiding.
How old is it?
He's about 3 or 4 now, I think.
Oh,
And
no.
We got a dagu there.
Oh.
And then in this one somewhere is a hedgehog.
Hedgehog chilling. That fucking hell. Pet shop of horrors. That's what Leo just said. It looks scary, doesn't it? Imagine walking in there and there'd been a murder. Like all them
That's
fucking.
compared to what we used to have. Oh yeah, and then we got the 2 cats.
So I bet your electricity
Shit.
bill's gone through the roof, mate.
Very nice. Cool Tools, I will do. 1 second. Can you hold the fort 1 second, guys? I'm just going to nip into chat.
I'd forget who'd been fed and who hadn't.
To be honest, most of them, such as we got the scorpion, is on bioactive, which basically means you just throw a tub of food in there and it hunts for food when it gets hungry. The hedgehog's on the same bioactive. So it's only really the dog, the cats, the ferrets, the snakes eat once a week, once a fortnight. And, the chameleon, again, you just throw a tub of bugs in there. That generally lasts about 2 weeks.
Right, I'm back. Dog's kicking off. Which dog's? Whose dog's that kicking off?
As somebody by the door.
Did you see that joke, Mother UK Transparency? Didn't think UK Transparency was a pussy kind of guy.
Oh well, you know, anything that's moist.
Rick till Matt notices it. What if I've not noticed? Kim, how many times do I have to change it? What you changing?
I think you
your name?
changed it earlier to Rick the Moist guy.
Well, okay. Yeah, Steve was sure you now modded, mate. Anyway, modded you up. My doctor gave me metrazapine, so I Googled them. The side effects cancer. Don't trust my doctor no more. I self-diagnose this. I self-diagnose now. Yeah, I don't know. The metrazapine are sleepers, aren't they?
That's
No,
diazepam.
anxiety.
Is that what they are?
Yeah, I'm on metazapine along with venlafaxine.
When they say the side effects cancer, though, isn't that probably like one of the worst side effects, like along with death?
It's with a lot of tablets that they put on what is possible, you know what I mean? But well, it might be sort of 1 in 100,000, 200,000 people what get that side effect.
Yeah.
But you obviously have to weigh up the benefits and the risks factored in here.
Cannabis can replace most medicines. Yeah, but they'll never. Even though the doctors are allowed to prescribe it now, I don't know in what sense. I think it's obviously oils or something. But they're still fucking aren't they? They don't want to prescribe it.
Might have to go see my doctor. It's been a while.
Am I going to have to go see my doctor? It's been a while.
Yeah, man. They're prescribing it now.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like Googling the side effect, man. You never Google a side effect or Google an illness because it'll just give you the worst fucking possible outcome.
Go on, if you Google you've got a cut on your finger, it'd probably tell you your arm's hanging off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it probably would. It really would. It's honestly, it's daft. People are hypochondriacs, and I've got to admit I have been over the years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just think like today, it's just how many people was at that fracture clinic, and I bet hardly anyone had any broken bones. There must have been about fucking 50 in that waiting room, and they were all having laughs and jumping around and giggling and that.
I sat there thinking, you lucky bastards.
Yeah, I actually was thinking, I'm sat here actually legit fractured, and you guys are like wanting a day off work. Oh, there's the turtle.
It's like that though with our youngest. We thought she fractured something. It turns out there's some issue with the heel. It's not actually a fracture, and she ends up having wear one of them big like yours every now and again for a while.
Pork Chop, is that you? Backstage, brother.
Hey.
I'll just put the banner up. Anyway. Is that the actual turtle, UK Transparency? Was that an ornament and you're just showing us the fish?
No, there's three in there. 3 turtles.
I wanted frogs in that tank. The message wouldn't let me.
Yo, Pork Chop, is that you?
Yeah, big respect, guys. Big respect.
Got you, brother. Let's take this banner off. How you doing, bro? You good?
Yeah, we're good. I was just watching that thing from AA.
Did you watch it? Yeah.
Yeah, I just watched it all of it. Fuck me.
What do you think?
Pulls out in light, doesn't it?
He literally, what I was saying, he literally he goes to help them, gives them all false pretenses, like he's going to be back and all this shit, and then he goes to speak with his mate, and then all of a sudden they're not legit anymore, the people that he wanted to help.
Yeah, he said to him, didn't he? He had the rings on his fingers, didn't he? He turns around, he says, give me 10 minutes, guys, and one of the guys' phone was charging in Martin's car. He went, give me 10 minutes, bloody, drove over, and he went, full of shit.
They did it with the first girl as well, bro. Said like, oh, because she's on drugs and all that shit, and you know she wants to have the drugs, so he didn't end up helping her and that. You know, he's supposed to get the last guy, that Jordan, what was it, a hotel, and then he ended up with a train ticket.
Yeah, train ticket straight down to Mull, weren't it? Straight down to Mull, train ticket, and it, you know what I mean?
After he's just fundraised, bro, in the chat.
Yeah, he's fundraised. He's got all the cash in there, and then got him a £40 train ticket or something with it, or £28. Because I was trying to read the chat, and the chat were going like £47, and then someone said £28.
Yeah. He was killing it, bro. He's absolutely raked it in, and he's literally fobbed every single one of them off.
Yeah. No mention there in that neither, where he was saying, we'll help, and you know, like. That money that's raised, personally, if it were me that were raising that money, I'll say, right, we've sorted this person out this way. So what we'll do, we'll go and sort somebody else out. You know what I mean, sort of thing. You know,
he was still asking for the fucking train ticket fare, bro. On the third, what's it called? The third person that he helped, even though he's just raised loads of money with two people that he didn't help.
I know, fucking mental.
It didn't make any sense to me.
I know, it's crazy. Right, Mr. Meatball, Lord of Audits and UK Transport, what are you doing?
Yeah, not bad. Yourself?
I don't Bumblebee. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, I'm all good, guys. I'm all good. Bit tired from work, but yeah, I'm on overtime this week, so yeah, it's going to be a busy one and a tiring one.
1 second, someone's at my door.
Glad to put your feet up.
1 minute. Just chat amongst yourselves. It's going to be neighbour wanting to come in.
Getting a neighbour invasion as well as a panel invasion.
Be midnight, that. Go on. Come on, then.
I mean, check your fingers, make sure it wasn't you.
If it was midnight, it'd be some content for you guys. If it were midnight, I'd beat him on 1 foot.
You'd be hopping mad.
It's all right. I already had my fingers checked off Mr. Meatball on Friday night. No, Monday night.
Yeah, hey, we've got Jack, you know, he's accusing everyone, so we really want to see those fingers.
Yeah, you see my fingers are all right, weren't they?
Yeah, they were all present and correct. You know, I can see one day someone's going to literally cover one of the fingers up or something and put a video out there just claiming it was them.
Yeah, there is, isn't there? Yeah.
It's got to be someone.
I wonder if Midnight Lights get cats.
I think I've done the covering of him tonight, to be honest. He's man. He really is. But I do stand by that Bodyguard was the one that beat him up.
What, did it?
Yeah.
Did he ever put Bodyguard on video, though? Did he ever put him on video?
Yeah, he was actually, well, not intentionally, but when we were in the pub, he caught him on video.
Right. See, I didn't see that.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. You know, I just
give me 1 minute, guys. Give me 1 minute.
No worries, bud.
I do. How'd you like your picture anyway?
Hey, I tell you what, I'm going to sleep with that tonight. I'm going to print it out and everything.
When I saw your background, I thought, I've got to do a quick edit. So I did a quick Google search and knocked one up on my phone.
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll send you an email, right? You know, I used to do a lot of sim racing on computer.
Oh, yeah.
There's a guy from Canada. He used to make the skins, the liveries for the cars. And I got him to do me a Britney Spears one. It were a pink BMW that Britney Spears, and it said on the back, "Hit me Chippy one more time," because that was my name on the car, Chippy.
Nice.
And I tell you what, it was mint.
Yeah, you do PC gaming, ain't it?
Yeah, I do a lot of that.
Yeah, you can get decent skins and that made up for them. I remember when I used to do a bit of it years ago, game modding and stuff, all the model files.
I tell you, this Canadian guy who I know, he's good at all. He does it on everything, all sorts of games like Arma 3 and stuff like that. All these skins and stuff like that. And I could text him on Facebook, and say, "Can you get me a cracked version of Photoshop?" You know what I mean? And he'll send it straight through email, and it's cracked. You know what I mean?
Nice. You got a video coming out, did you say, Monday, by the way?
No, I haven't got a video. I've got videos ready to upload, but I've not sorted out.
That might have been what it was then. I had mentioned a video, so I've been checking, and I hadn't seen one, so I wasn't sure if it was you or Kev or Chase. It's like, hang on, who was it though?
Yeah, I've not edited them yet. You know what I mean? I just don't have time at the minute with work. It's that busy.
Yeah.
It's that busy.
Editing.
Yeah, it does. And then when you come home, it's like you've got to have your tea, have a shower, blah de blah, and then the wife wants you to do stuff, go shopping, blah de blah, and you just want to sit down and chill out. Then you know what I mean?
Put your feet up.
Yeah, well, try to. You know what I mean? Until one of the kids go, Dad.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. I've not that much time for doing
Now
any
there's another. Sorry, guys. Now there's someone else at the door. Now, 1 second. It's like two people. It's like a fucking train station.
And now I've got the wife here, lady meatball, looking for holidays.
Oh.
Yeah, but next year we're going away in September. But she's sat here on a phone outside of me here, finding a holiday for next year. I think it's amazing.
Got to plan ahead. That's why you're doing the overtime.
Take away.
Yeah, but that's what she's doing. You know what I mean?
Next door, take away.
Well,
Sorry, guys. I do apologise about that. I'm back now, but carry on.
Yeah, no worries, Blackburn, mate. Yeah, I'll be there 24 hours just at work, me. Like, because she won't be bothered. She'll be like, yeah, you crack on working. I'll book another holiday.
Setting up your bivvy and camp bed at the car park so you save on travel time.
Isn't it? Honestly, side of my welding bench there, I've got my own bivvy and all my cooker and that. Right, I'll see you tomorrow, lads. See you morning. You know what I mean?
The only time you see the families when you go on holiday.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like working away, isn't it?
Well, I got slapped today. Mrs. Meatball finally did it for the 40-year-old joke.
Did you get it? Did you get it?
Yeah. Snuck downstairs and cracked me around the back of the head because I got my headset on.
On my live as well, I got to see that on my live.
Yeah.
Well, not see it, but we got to hear it.
Yeah, but all I said to Mrs. Meatball would give Mr. Meatball an high five from me, but she give you a fun slap, and now she give you a slap for that.
I know. It's disgraceful. Reminds me of the Halloween party with them. They all wanted me to go in a costume, and I wasn't having any of it. So I got a makeup, give myself a fake black eye, and then went to the party and told everyone she'd beaten me up because I didn't want to come. People were starting to believe. I think we'd only been together about a year.
Did anyone take you seriously or look at her as if to like say she's be a bit wary of her?
Yeah, I ended up having to go round after about an hour and a half and tell them that I was only joking and wipe it off. But on the plus side, she's never expected me to dress up for Halloween since. So 11
she
years.
Just said then he thinks he's clever, so I cracked him one. And then the first year we were together too, the twat. That's what she was.
Tell you, she has to have a strong sense of humour put up with me.
Lord of Audits, where have you gone? Have you gone for a poo?
Yeah, I think he has. He's gone.
Me too.
Definitely. How long have you been together, you and Mrs. Meatball?
12 years now, I think. Could be 13 though, because we are a little confused.
Oh, you better be careful. You're going to get another crack in a minute.
I did ask her Monday night when we were on about it, and she says 12 years, but for some reason I've got a feeling it's closer to 13. But
yeah,
we both crap on dates. Even my auntie had me convinced I was 2 years older than I actually was for about 3 years.
Bumblebee, are you all right? Is Bumblebee all right? Or does she mean, what's she on about there? Because I could be calling 111 soon. I've had 999 out. Seriously, understand this hospital thing.
Bumblebee,
Is this tonight?
are you all right, Bumblebee? If you give us a message, on Telegram.
And about tonight, Bumblebee. Oh yes, you speak to Pork Chop. The best way. I've missed the whole conversation there, and I've just it's bills and you can get subscriptions and a better health service. Wales is nice. I'd move to Wales. I'm not gonna lie. I won't move anywhere near Andrew J though.
Why?
No joking.
He'd won't fight you all the time. What are you on about?
I'd go down for piss up, mate. It'd be right.
No, I'm only joking. I don't mind him, me. I don't mind him at all. He's all right. He just needs to get a new microphone for his computer. That's the only thing that winds me up.
Yeah, I think they're sorting that out for him, BBA and them, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're supposed to go see him this week, aren't they? Did they say?
Yeah. A new cam and mic in it.
I was going to say, I know they were on about Mike.
Yeah, DJ couldn't make it this week. I think we're going next. I think.
All right.
I still got to say though, I said this last week. Like, I just don't think he should end up in a pub. If they take him out, I don't think a pub is a good place for him.
Yeah, but
I know he's a drinker. He's going to need a drink. Yeah, I'm not disputing that. Right, but I just don't think a fucking pub is the best place for someone to try who's an alcoholic. Inside drinking, he's an indoor alcoholic, man.
Yeah, I think they only need to get him out there, just to give him some fresh air. And
it's good. Don't get me wrong. I said this as well, Pork Chop. I was like, I'm not dissing BBA. Like, it was brilliant what they did. I just don't think in a pub. It's like taking a crackhead to a fucking to I don't know, to a room full of crack. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. I do know what you mean, Matt. It's
I
like
mean it in utmost respect. I do mean it with utmost respect, like definitely.
Yeah, but like I say, Andrew doesn't like going out of his house at all. But to get him out there to socialise is probably a good thing for him. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I do get that. I just think maybe took him bowling or something, or like stay away from a pub. I think I might be wrong. This in regards to drink, because I've never really drunk, or to get addicted to drink. So, but in regards to like weed, for instance, if I'm doing something that I enjoy, I won't even think about weed. Like I won't. So I'm just in regards to, I don't know if it's same with alcohol. If you can do something you enjoy, like, or do something different, maybe like go and do some other activities. Like I don't know. I might be spouting bullshit here because it's alcohol and I don't know it. You know what I mean?
I think the goal at the moment is to show him that it is something outside of his front door worth trying to get off the drink for. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's the other thing as well. With like you said, taking him bowling, they'd probably have a bar at bowling. Most places you'd go would have a bar of some sort, Just
Tim's just said it then. Tim's just said it there. And we took him to a pool hall, it had a bar.
Yeah.
And
I don't mean it in disrespect, guys, to anybody, honestly. I really don't take it to like I mean it nastily, because I really don't. You don't really got much heart. My heart goes out for you taking him out and that. But I will always say I'll stick to my guns, me. I have to. I just don't think pub drinking is good for him. And I just couldn't. Me personally, if I was to take him out, I wouldn't take him to have a beer. In a, you know what I mean? That's what I'd do.
To be quite honest, Matt, as well, I'm not being funny. If a person who enjoys a beer and they're used to drinking all the time, like an alcoholic bloody bar, they'll want a beer anyway. So, and it's like me. I used to be a bad alcoholic at one time. You know what I mean? And I only drink at night times now. I have 6 cans and just chill. You know what I mean? After work, and that's me relaxing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I remember years ago when I was a proper bad on the alcohol, my doctor told me I can't just quit like that. You've got to weed yourself down. So you've got to do it gradually. Like try and drop the amount you drink, or it could kill you. If I would have tried stopping there and then, he said that could kill me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I'm not disputing like he shouldn't have had a drink. I just don't think, he's not a social drinker, is he? He's an indoor drinker, isn't he?
And realistically,
He's not a social drinker, is he? He's an indoor drinker, isn't he? He's not a social drinker, is he? He's a fucking. He's a fucking. He's an indoor drinker, isn't he? He's not a social drinker, is he? He's a fucking. He's an indoor drinker, isn't he? You know what I mean? So maybe if he'd have had a drink, I'd have a drink somewhere like with it, like somewhere away. I don't know. It's a weird one for me, mate. It is. It's a weird one because I've never been a fan of alcohol. I've seen bad shit, personal shit happen with people on alcohol. Like so, it is. I just don't want to see anyone kill themselves with alcohol. That's my issue. I don't.
Yeah.
And that's what I think will end up happening in regards to people who carry on drinking. They'll end up killing themselves, man. I might kill myself smoking weed, but I don't think so because look at the fucking records.
Well, that's what they said, don't they? It's like me. I've had a couple of joints in my time. You know what I mean? Never been. Well, only when I was about 18, I think he had ease and shit like that. But now major, it was never a gradual thing. You know what I mean? It was only when I was partying. But obviously, once I met my missus, all that stopped, sort of thing. You know.
Kim, people get pissed up at bingo more than fucking pubs. They do. They've got fucking jugs at bingo. You get big jugs of beer at bingo. I'm telling you.
One's Discord's busy.
Big up Detective Constable Gypsy as well. Yeah, they should have took him to AA. Yeah, but the thing is with that Detective Constable Gypsy, you can't make someone do something when they're not ready.
Well, you
can't.
You're there as a mate. You know, you don't want.
You don't go on false pretenses, do you?
Yeah. First time you meet someone that you mate kind of thing, they try dragging you AA if you're not ready. You're not going to be the mate for long, are you?
Well, I get what he's saying, though. I do get what Detective Constable Gypsy is saying, like. But I just don't.
Yeah. Go on.
But he has.
So I just don't think. Sorry, UK Transparency. Go on.
He has found for help today on his own accord. So that's a brilliant step forward for him.
Oh, that's good. That's good, UK. That because it's
big
like
up.
It's like they say in the UK Transparency, where if they don't want to be helped, don't help them because they're not going to help themselves. You know what I mean? There's that saying, isn't there? There's that wording going out. But it's nice to help.
If you're not ready, we're always going to fight against it, isn't they? If you're not ready to do something for yourself, then you're always going to fight against it when everybody else is trying to get you to do it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I don't agree with that. I don't like that comment in a way, Watchshot, when people say that I'm not going to help them if they're not willing to help themselves. I don't like that.
No, I don't.
I think everyone deserves help, even if they're not willing to help themselves, because they might not know. Do you know what I mean? That they're killing themselves. They need the help to know, to recognise it.
I totally agree. Understand, Matt. I totally agree with that. Yeah, I do totally. But like, it's like when I started drinking and got into my alcoholism. Yeah, is when I lost my son. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's why I did it, and I hit the fucking bottle. I was on the cheap ass shit side, man. You know what I mean? And there were days and days and days where I go, fuck this, I'm getting another bottle at fucking 6 in the morning. You know what I mean? And that's how it got to. And then obviously I woke up one day and I thought, no, you need fucking help, man. You need help your fucking self. And from that day forward, I did. You know what I mean?
As mad as it sounds, BBA going down, and even though they ended up having a beer in a bar, and that may have just been that sort of motivation and socialising that made him think, well, hang on, maybe I should go and get ring for some help myself and sort of go from there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it might sound heartless what I'm saying. It might, honestly, I don't mean it bad. Like him having a beer. I'm not disputing alcoholics definitely need a beer. They can't just. They can die if they don't, can't they? They can end up seriously ill. But yeah. I just think the right way of doing it, and I don't know if it was. People will say it was the right way.
That goes back to what we were on about earlier about pigeonholing as well, though, because what's right for one person may not be right for another, and it may be what's right in that sense, because you do, it is a point. It probably is best the best place to take most people with drink problems. But in Andy's case, it may have been the right place because he got that social aspect that made him think, well, hang on a minute, I can sort of do this, and I can't explain it. I know what I mean, but I just can't word it.
Yeah.
So,
maybe, right, it doesn't help that I've not, don't get me wrong, I've experienced alcohol, yeah, as in people dying off it and shit, right? But I've not experienced it myself, so maybe that's not gonna help. I can't give my side to it if I've never drank myself. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Midlands
Well,
and
I think myself, if they hadn't have took him for a drink, then he would have wanted to get back home a lot sooner than what he did.
yeah.
Good shout. Good fucking shout, mate.
Yeah, I
Good
agree.
shout. Man.
Totally agree. Because Andrew,
You could have stopped him. He's right there, in Port Shots, basically. You could have stopped him from having 10 drinks with him having that one.
exactly. And like I said, them two guys going down there, meeting him and socialising with him, probably made him thinking that he needs help, and he's going looking for that help. So fair play to him, man. Big respect.
Midnight was saying that. 1 minute. Sorry, guys. Just in the chat, Detective Gypsies just said, Midlands Audits Midnight was saying that you was one of his attackers. Lol.
Yeah,
I missed
Midland. Can you jump backstage and show Blackburn your fingers, please? We need to rule you out of the inquiry. Come on, we're doing it on everyone involved. You don't have to come on panel and show us. Just show Matt backstage.
I've been cleared.
As long as you ain't got moist fingers.
Yeah, no moist fingers for pork chop. Yeah.
Pork
My
Chop's
fingers
only
are
got
moist.
muddy fingers.
Well, it's either mud or oil. I've got mine.
Yeah, muddy fingers. That's the one. Mud or oil.
Wait till Brittany comes over. He'll be moist then.
Yeah, well, I won't have oil or mud then. It'll be fish fingers.
Oh, dear.
Should have saved that for Friday night, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
BBA was brilliant on that day by talking to Andrew. I stayed away as I'm a joker, and it was a serious day with serious talking. It was what he needed.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake, who's that? Another fucking Just Eat. There's no Just Eat here, mate. Not here, mate. It's next door. Must be.
Yeah, Midland.
60A next door, yeah.
You had virtually a full live stream dedicated to you and your mum, you know.
Fucking 4 people in the space of a fucking hour knocking on my shit. It's just because I live nearby to where he thinks he can go around blaming me, the idiot.
Midland, bear with me 2 seconds.
Midlands, I want proof, man. I need to see your fingers.
Yeah,
just making
Midland.
a brew, guys. Let me mute this because it's going to make loads of noise otherwise.
It wasn't just because you were close by that he came to that conclusion. Apparently, someone had seen you in another chat saying that you'd been driving through where he was and you'd seen him and you'd commented on it in the chat. So as soon as he read that in his chat, he straight away put 2 and 2 together, came up with 8,000, and it was you and someone else that had attacked him. Just so you know where that come from.
Does Midlands even drive?
I don't know, I'll be honest. I'm not sure.
I'm going to drop the link for him if he wants to jump up, but I'm sure he just rode a push bike me around.
I didn't say I'm sure. I know they said, like, someone had said in the chat that he'd said he'd seen him as he was going through. Yeah, that was another one as well. Detective Constable. Apparently, Marty arranged for Midlands beat him up. This is what I mean. There's so many visions of events and theories he's come up with. I think we all have to decide for ourselves by listening to what he says and just having a bit of a think, rather than actually taking what he says at face value.
Do you think anybody actually takes him for face value? Come on.
But when he's got 100 people in his room, there must be a fair few.
Yeah, but do you think they're there for the face value or just for fucking entertainment?
50-50.
Or not even entertainment, it's more of a fucking shit show.
I'd say 50-50, I'll be honest. There are some that I do, looking at his chat, fully believe that they believe what comes out of his mouth 100% without question. And there are others, I think, that are just sitting there like me occasionally and the Clippers and that are looking to sort of try and waiting for him to trip up so we can say,
Well, I reckon all them people that believe his bullshit are all Donald Trump fans.
fake users.
That's what I think.
It's definitely a weird one, man.
Nice, but like Detective just said then, it's pure entertainment. Big up Baz Outdoors, good to see you, mate. Massive respect to you, Baz Outdoors.
I think the only entertaining thing I've actually seen is when he fell through the roof. And that's not me not liking the guy. I think the rest of it's just...
Is that you, Midlands? See if that's... Yeah, man, I got you, brother. I got you.
Game show, use fingers. We need a finger inspection.
Big up
Finger in your
Midlands.
nose, then in your mouth.
No,
How you doing, bro?
Hey up Midlands.
See, look.
Hang on, that's only one hand. We need to see the other one. Yeah, you
I
clear.
expected you to have chubby fingers, Midlands. I don't know why.
Well, no, he had a bit of a cut on that index finger then.
Oh,
No, listen, I've got a scar, yeah. No, I've got a scar from years and years ago there, look.
Not on your index finger.
No,
He's gonna say which one's my index finger now, isn't he?
Send it over.
that's going to be the new thing for the next couple of days. What's your fingers? Come on, show us.
Someone's going to do a little clip of it of everyone showing the fingers.
Well, I joked about that yesterday as well.
How is everyone?
Midlands, do you even drive, bro?
I do, yeah, but I haven't got a car. I'm buying a new one.
No, then. So you don't drive then? No.
Sometimes.
No, not at this minute, no.
That's where that come from. But apparently someone had seen you pass comment that you'd been going through where he was and you mentioned you'd seen him. So as soon as he posted that in his chat, he took it as you were one of the two guys, which in fact you can tell us now. You know when you used to go on their panels, did you show your face backstage?
Rex, big up Trump. Midlands.
Yes, but I did, yeah, but briefly. On Talia's, yeah.
So there was a chance he'd have probably seen your face anyway. So that ties into what I thought anyway, because he said at first that he didn't know who the two lads were, and like I said, you've been on the panels before, so you'd have probably shown them your face, so he'd have recognised you. So that's what I thought, you know.
Yeah.
So he's clearly.
He said he's coming. He's apparently coming to a town near you. The guys that thick, he'd end up in a city. I'm telling you.
No, because what it is, yeah. Basically, what it is where he is, yeah. Basically, literally, you know that pub next door, yeah, my old man knows the people very, very well. Knows their own.
Right, are you from that area?
And
Midland?
literally, sometimes it's literally 15 minutes down the road. Sometimes I walk through. I was supposed to know that it was him. I'd noticed because of his car, because obviously his car's been put on YouTube. He's shown it himself, so I knew it was him, and I knew it was his. And I seen him like round the corner, but he didn't see me.
We got Lee Wilcox.
You get tempted.
We're talking
just
about midnight.
behind him.
Carry on, guys.
Like, give him a slap around the back of the head.
Huh?
When you saw him, didn't you just get tempted to run up behind him and give him a slap round the back of the head?
No. And as for that video he put out, yeah, he never even came to where he thought I was.
He went Nottingham, didn't he? From what I've heard.
He's gone out of there. He's in Long Eaton now.
Is that way it is?
Where's that? Where's Long Eaton?
Yeah. Nottingham.
Is it? All right. Well, there's a few homeless people in Nottingham, so he's probably gone there to fit in, hasn't he?
Probably will be soon when his pennies have all gone.
You know, it killed
Apparently
me.
they already are, bro.
Yeah.
He said he was coming to my town or city or whatever he called it. When I found out where he was only 49 minutes away. Shame I didn't have a car. I'd have gone to say hi to him. He'd have been biting my finger.
Would have a cup of tea with him with that.
Yeah. 49 minutes. He always seems close, but never close enough. It's a shame, that is.
Sounds like he's done to Midlands what he did to Mr. Meatball. Gets close, but not close enough.
Yeah.
Cheers, Mr. Mate.
He didn't even.
Go on, Midland.
He was close, yeah, but not. When I was just saying he was close, he was in the next village along.
It is.
But yeah, the funny thing is like he said when he seen that bush, yeah, that's when he remembered where apparently I'm from, and that's when he started saying my name. That's when he started using my name.
Yeah, he's full of shit, man.
I don't even know why he's mentioning people's names though, because
No,
it don't make any sense to me.
Just try and get any reaction, from anyone. So
he was talking about. Yeah, he was talking about my mum, wasn't he?
Yeah. I'm not going to repeat some of the things he was implying. Let's put it that way.
Idiot.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
I watched it.
I'd punch his fucking head in me if he ever said that in front of me about my mum. I'll tell you now.
Detective
It's
God's
funny
will get
about my mum.
you for $1 million.
Yeah,
So you-
mate.
I can't even see what this guy's saying, yeah, because I blocked him.
Yeah, but you've been blamed, haven't you, for it,
This
Midlands? And then-
detective, whoever.
yeah, Marty Blackburn has been blamed, hasn't he?
Well, yeah, Marty. He reckons Marty sent Midland to do him in a.
Right.
Has none of you fucked him off?
I don't know.
No idea.
Honestly, I don't understand. And this isn't a dig at Nunya, because Nunya's a big part of the community. He's a big guy, like he's a good one. But I just don't get what he was doing. I really don't. I know he was sticking to what he said when he was going to get into 1,000 or something. Or was that when he was friends with Talia as well as like when they were both together? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it's like Talia, she put up her live today. Did you watch that?
Yeah, I watched it, bro. I was in chat.
He's trying to wingle his way back in, but she's having none of it, is she?
Yeah. Do you know what though? She says a few things though. What she needs to get him out of her head, because she's saying things that he usually says.
Yeah, like princess and shit like that.
Yeah. He was winding me up. I could literally see him sat there when she was saying it, like it were doing me head in.
Which goes back to that theory. A lot of it was because of how he was. It's said earlier, like that thing of anything for a quiet life sort of rubs off on you, don't it?
You know what's funny?
Go on, Midlands.
The ages that he was saying, yeah, and what was funny is the ages that he was saying and how tall they were. Well, for example, for one, I'm older than both of them. Two, I'm taller than both of them. From what he was saying, and I don't hang about with anyone, right? I don't hang about with no one, so that's another one as well.
They could eat all the fish or drown. Oh, I don't know the words. Tim Draycott says Midnight suffers from what's IED?
Sounds like
Something disorder or something, isn't it?
rated ego disorder, maybe.
It's ADHD, I think.
Yeah, but ADHD, I'm going to say this, me, as well. I used to think, this is what I used to think. I thought ADHD was just little shit syndrome, I'm not going to lie. And because when I was a kid, yeah, we got disciplined. There's no discipline for kids these days, and you can't give them discipline. They cry fucking social services or fucking childline or whatever. Yeah. You can't, you know what I mean? So I think ADHD is used too much, too easily.
Yeah, way too much.
You're at Midlands anyway. Sorry, I haven't said hello yet.
You're right, Lord. Long time, mate. How you been?
Yeah, I'm all right, thank you.
Yeah, good.
Independent explosive disorder. That's what it is. Independent explosive disorder.
Is that
If you'd have finished it with diarrhea, it'd have been funny.
It's just a fucking I was going to say the wrong word.
Just on what Kim said about with the neighbours saying there was no problem until she moved in. Maybe that's the problem, because look at his, what we know about his past relationship. Maybe she moved in, and that's where all his dodgy behaviour started, and that. Because he got someone he could control and manipulate and everything else. There have been situations.
I definitely seen control, me. 100%. On the videos and that, when he used to fly around the house when they were together and that, and she'd just sit there like, you know, like dead timid and quiet and do what he says. That was definitely control. 100% controlling it. She might even dispute that, because she won't want to maybe admit it that he was controlling her, but I do believe he was. And if that's all he can control is a woman. I'm telling you now.
I've tried to put that point across a few times, but I'm tired of trying now, really. She does seem that's his nature. And, well, we all know blokes.
I'm not buying you a Coke. No, I can see you climbing walls, mate. Bet you're like a little giddy child.
It'd be funny,
jumping fucking fences and whatnot, climbing trees. 1 second, we got private chat. Yeah, sound. I got that, bro, in private chat.
Right, no worries, mate. I'll put me. I'm going to put my number in backstage, yeah, in chat, in private chat.
I'll stick it in them toilets when I go out and that.
Yeah, no worries. As long as it's as long as this bit is fine, I'm not bothered.
In adults, it's not called ADHD. It's called hyperkinetic conduct disorder. All right.
Just get confused with all the labels and that, I do.
Are they just coming up with different ones or what? Like the weeds, like the different weed and that. Like I just remember it being skunk. You know what I mean? Just skunk. That's it.
skunk or resin. Now you've got cheesecake.
Yeah, skunk or resin, and now there's fucking cookie dog, there's fucking sherbet, there's fucking there's lemons, there's everything. Stop coming up with this bullshit.
Oh, hang on,
Yeah,
there was pollen as well, if you were lucky.
Yeah, pollen and slate. Don't forget slate.
A bit of squidgy black. That was another one.
Squidgy black and that, yeah. Gold seal.
Yeah. You know, that's going back a bit. You don't see that, do you, nowadays?
Seriously. Everyone should go in Peanuts live if he goes on. Everyone should go in Peanuts live if he goes on. Yeah, 1 second. I was going private chat now. Yeah, man, I got that, brother. I just fucking screenshot it. I was hoping Nutter would go live, but he's got moist wood, apparently. So.
Sounds like he's
Moist wood.
Sounds like he's had a good night.
See Purple Spliff knows he loves him some squidgy black.
Do you know how you know Squidgy Black was good? And it was a good like brand, like good batch that you've got. Do you remember how you tested how it was good? Or how you knew it was good? Basically, if your ash still stayed as a stick, like where the squidgy was rolled and it didn't fall off, you know it's good stuff.
Yeah, true. Been many years since then. Well, I've seen any of that.
It's been a while. I used to stick my nose up at green when I used to smoke Rocky, as I called it.
The only thing with Rocky is guaranteed to go out, get a new t-shirt or something. By the end of that day, it'd have a fucking big hole in it.
Yeah. Boulders and that. Hot knives, Ricky. Go on, Ricky, lad. Go on, Ricky. Big up, Ricky.
Hot knives on an electric cooker.
Yeah. Tell you, we got a milk bottle or something. Bottom, take the bottom off. Fucking 4-0. What a shocker that is, guys. Look at this. Ready?
Is that your Discord, Paul Chops? I keep looking at mine every time it goes off.
Shocking.
Oh, sorry, it's my Discord. Yeah, I'm typing to Bumblebee here.
Yeah, it's okay.
No Rich UK transparency. Hot rocks.
I'll turn Discord off on that. I've got it on my phone, you see.
I just keep.
We call them boulders, Detective Gypsy. We call them boulders. But there's different stuff, like same as Manchester. What do they call it in Manchester? Sputnik.
Oh, I don't know.
Sure, they used to call it Sputnik in the day. I don't know if you. What?
I don't miss the listeners. From Crumble
Yeah, Blackburn.
Go on, bro.
Yeah, I had loads and loads of messages on Facebook and Insta about what was going off, and then that's how I knew, innit? That's how I found out.
What, going off in here, you mean?
No. Going off this morning with mid-shite.
Oh, right. Yeah, man.
Yeah, there's a few people try and find out. I'll get in touch with you. I'll be honest, it's like, who do we know that can get all the fucking Midlands? I think this person might be able to. No, I think this person might be able to. Bet you felt proper popular.
That's different, Rick. Jesus Christ. Liverpool Sputnik in Liverpool used to get mixed with heroin. Ended up with loads of junkies. Well, smackheads.
No way.
Nutter had a hot Nutter. What is it? Yeah, I hot knifed some shatter the other month. Very stoned. Go on, lad. That's just like a dabs in it. Shatter. I think.
Oh yeah, what was going to? Yeah, you know that a video I put out today. Yeah, someone commented on it straight away. I think they were saying on the community post saying, "Oh, is that because you attacked midnight?" I went, "No." That's something else. I was like, that's something else. Probably just I think it was a troll. One of his.
You've proved your innocence now. You've done the finger line up. Definitely can't have been you.
I wouldn't do that anyway.
It was definitely the person. It was definitely the person who he'd fucking hired or who you know what I'm saying, his so-called bodyguard.
Yeah, without a doubt, man. You know, people may doubt that, but from what I've seen it and looked at, definitely suggests it.
Shatter is pure CBD, done like a sheet of glass, milk brown in colour.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it anyway. I've got better things to do than going around doing stuff like that.
Well, why would you waste your effort to go look for a cretin like that, man, innit?
Yeah, but I'm not being funny, but where he was, obviously it's a small place, so everyone knows everyone. So if anything goes off, people know people and just tell people anyway.
Let's hope the attacker gets a medal and a tetanus jab.
Well, I'll be honest, he may want some kind of test himself if he got the guy's blood in his gob.
Yeah, good shout.
Yeah, true.
Shatter is 50 quid a gram. Fuck that, I'll stay away from it then.
Isn't it?
50 quid a gram? Jesus Christ, I get about 6 bongs. For 50 quid? Like near enough a tenner a bong. What the fuck's that about? Nah.
Those strong bongs are.
That'd fuck you up though. I'm definitely. Oh, sorry. There's bearing. I'm missing loads of chat in back.
Yeah.
I hope this is none of this for me.
No, it's not for you, mate. I'm talking to Lord in
All right, that's good. That's good.
I'm gonna jump off now because I'm gonna have a look at some things on the internet, mate.
Yeah, no worries, Porchop. I'm going to end it soon anyway, in literally 4 minutes. So.
No, you're not.
Brittany blow up dolls. That's what I'm Porchop's scaling for.
No, you're not.
I'm going looking
Matt,
for
you
a
smoke one.
blow up doll.
Rex, if someone can actually make me green, off any sort of weed, I'll give you a medal. I'll quit weed. If someone can actually put me on a whitey through weed, I swear to God, I will give you a medal. Because there's no one that will ever send me green off weed. Ever. Definitely not. Piss off, UK Transparency. You're very nice, but piss off.
Right, no, yeah, Lord, I'm gonna have a look on Google and get through some things. But I think that's the best way through it anyway. But yeah, Blackburn, give us a bell, mate.
I'll send you a text, bro. I'll send you, or I'll ring you or something.
Okay, Porchop.
All right, brother.
We'll sort it out.
Take care, brother.
We can't have this, but yeah, big respect, guys.
We will do. We'll sort something. All right, mate.
Nice one, guys.
Take care, bro.
Oh, you should have told him fuck off and kicked him quick like he does to people.
Matt, you should really try it, Shatter. I haven't been so spaced out since I ate a full jar of popping candy in one. I honestly, I wouldn't spend 50 quid on a gram of anything. I really wouldn't. And even 100, I wouldn't. Not a chance. I'd rather spend that 50 quid on a quarter of dog. Star dog. Not an actual dog. What goes woof woof. Someone needs to take him up on the challenge. He does bongs. One joint would. Honestly, Detective Gypsy, I would take anyone up for this challenge, yeah? I used to smoke, right? If Aaron, my mate, was in the chat, obviously, the one who was having a little bitch fit. If he was in chat now.
Farted on my live?
No, that one, Matt.
Ah.
That one, Matt. But yeah, they rigged, 3 bongs, right? And I'll show you the size of the bong. So yeah, that's just the bong there, yeah. So 3 of them was rigged, ready. Yeah, all had the weed on it. And I had the first one. Didn't blow the smoke out. Tooted the second one. Didn't blow the smoke out. Tooted the third one. And then blew all the smoke out. That's how good I am on bongs. A joint won't do fuck all to me, I don't think. It just wouldn't.
Ricky, yeah, I am. And it's not being nosy. You're allowed to ask, but I'm not going to tell you. For all I know, you can be mid-shite. I won't give him any more ammunition.
My dog's from Stoke-on-Trent originally.
Yeah. No way.
That's where Buster's from.
Oh, cool.
Don't ask me
Okay.
whereabouts. I don't have a clue whereabouts in Stoke-on-Trent, but it's from Stoke-on-Trent.
Yeah, it's a pretty big place, man. It's like 7 towns that make up the city.
My mate keeps giving me free Coca-Cola and I give it away. Do you actually mean like actual drink? Yeah, because that's my fucking my favourite drink. That is Coke. You know, love it. Send your weeds to Matt. Let's accept the challenge. Send your weeds to Matt. Yeah.
Plenty of them in the garden. I'll send them you.
Midlands, I got you, bro. I got you, bro.
So
I
on the signal.
wondered who else. I wondered who else went off the panel. I just
No,
clicked on then.
my signal, no, it drops out because obviously I have terrible signal here. Sometimes it's just in and out all the time.
Well, I reckon I will make you take a whitey. Honestly, Ricky, you will not make me take any sort of whitey, mate. You would fall asleep and I will still be blazing your weed. I'm telling you now. Honestly, I'm not being big-headed. Well, I am because I've got a big head. But no coke. All right. Does he actually mean sniff here or what? That's what I think he means. I don't do that shit. That's not my sort of thing. Your nose is for blowing, not sniffing. Okay.
Give blowjobs with your nose in.
I don't know. I bet Amy Winehouse could though.
Yeah, probably.
I bet she had big enough fucking nostrils for it.
Nostrils.
I wouldn't be happy if I was asleep and you were smoking my bud. Well, that's the challenge, mate. You're trying to make me whitey, yeah? You can't be falling asleep and fucking leaving your weed lying around. I'm going to carry on and fucking up to whitey. 215%. Guys, I'm going to fucking end this very soon. Is anyone live? Can anyone let me know who's live? Are you going live or what? With your moist wood. He's not going to go live now, is he, at this time?
Wants not to go live so he can see his moist wood. That's what it is.
I want to look at Nutter's moist wood. Clip that, you fuckers. I want it so bad. I want to see Nutter's wood so bad. Clip that. Mr. Meatball, I can hear you clipping it.
I'm not. That's me headset. I've got a mute button on.
I'm joking. I think DMT is best smoked in a pipe. Well, like a crack one. I ain't got any crack pipes.
Oh, you're gonna have to
late,
wait. Got to wait for Nutter's moist wood now.
And I always miss his. Well, I don't miss his morning chats, right? I'm always in there. I just don't comment because I cannot deal with people that early.
You plain hard get tonight.
You're not a morning person then?
No. And I'm all right. If you leave me alone, yeah, I'm a morning person. If you just don't make eye contact with me, don't speak to me, and just stay the hell away from me, and we'll get on fine in the morning. Can just see Shady or Cesspit live at minute. See, no offense to Shady. I don't mind Shady as obviously a person and that, but I think he's boring. I don't like going in there. Sorry. Just my opinion.
He's all right as long as you don't get him on certain subjects, ain't he?
It's not my sort of chat. It's like going into a Dino live, isn't it? You just don't do it.
Yeah, I've met Shady in real life.
Crinkle is live. Oh no.
No.
There's no way I'm even going to ask anyone to go over to that, fuckers.
Oh, Nutter, before you go, did you watch any Trailer Park Boys?
41 Shady's 55 in Crinkles, 519 in Cesspit. Sorry, Mr. Meatball, say that again.
I was just remembered I was going to ask Nutter if he'd watched any Trailer Park Boys.
The fuck's Trailer Park Boys?
Have you never seen Trailer Park Boys?
No.
No.
Have you got Netflix?
No.
Fuck. You
I
want
got
to have a look?
YouTube.
Yeah, I bet you'll find some clips of it on YouTube. Funny as fuck, man. Honestly.
I'll have a look.
It's
Say it's on
what's
Netflix.
it called?
Trailer Park Boys.
It sounds kind of gay.
No, it's not.
I don't want to see any boys in any trailer park, like sort of thing.
It's
Trailer
all,
Park Boys.
it's all right when you get into it. The end of every season, they always end up in jail, locked up through some scam or another.
50, or is it a series or something?
Yeah, there's like 12 seasons of it.
Mrs. Meatball says, far from gay, it's funny though. So they might have this, if it's episodes and that, they should have them on YouTube then, I think.
Possible. I will admit, it took me a little while to get into it, but when you start getting into it, it's quite entertaining. You've got Ricky that never finished high school, but he's amazing at growing weed and that. Then you've got Julian, who's just dodgy, and he's into like all the seedy sort of stuff, running bars, and then you've got Bubbles, who's the innocent one, and gets dragged in with it, and it's quite entertaining, man. But you have to get sort of into it first.
Rick, you're a cheeky little shit, yeah? The Lancashire people are the least sounding gayest. I'm not saying I've got anything wrong with gays, yeah? Don't get me wrong. But we're surely the least. The Lancashires just sound like tough men and that, yeah? Dave, he's one of them, for fuck's sake.
What was that?
Who Dave is?
Oh, Dave said Shady's going off on one about that Sandra and Tony P.
Oh, no, I can't be dealing with that.
That's what I mean by one of them subjects. If he gets on them, it's like, oh, no.
Seriously. Has he not got over that yet?
I know, yeah. I don't think the building materials have come through his bridge yet.
Rick the Screwball, what did he say? Anyone from Lancashire sounds gay? Yeah, all right, mate. I've got family in bloody Preston, mate. They don't sound gay at all.
Big up Bergerac. It's just Rick for you. Rick's got family that are from Lancashire, the cheeky little shit. I'm sure he has. Presume that. A lot of people presume that I am gay just because I like rainbows, but I'm not. Do you go around with rainbows tattooed on your cheeks, Rick? Then I could kind of like understand why people maybe think. But if you don't, then fair enough. I believe he's still going on. I know purple. No, people from Slough have the Tempest voice. People from Slough have the Tempest.
Did he mean campus?
Campus, do you mean? Detective. Good luck, Rick. Matt secretly fancies me. He always says this. He actually does. He tried. Honestly, Rick's so secretly gay. I'm telling you now.
No, he's in nine.
Tosh lines from the bill. Tosh lines from the bill. What the fuck? Is that the picture?
Yeah.
with porno tash and that.
Yeah, that's him.
He's working for Sniffer HQ at the minute on some investigative work.
Got no tattoos, they like fingerprints. Right, guys, this chat is getting a bit fucking mental. Rick, check out Matt's OnlyFans page. You better piss off UK Transparency, mate. I ain't got any OnlyFans. I didn't even know what OnlyFans was.
Matt's Moist Manhole, it's called.
You dirty little bastard. I hope you all sleep well tonight, thinking about Matt's moist manhole. Yeah? All sleep well knowing that. I'm going to put it out on my community post. Sleep well. Matt's moist manhole loves you.
Let's see how many likes you get.
None.
I bet you'd be surprised.
I'll lose subs, bro.
I don't know.
I'll put a picture of like something that looks like a bumhole, but it's not actually a bumhole.
And you say we take it too far?
Well, I might as well fucking push the boat out a bit, and I bet you have OnlyFans now. You can't get out and film.
UK Transparency's put. How did I know you grinder name?
How did you know his grinder name, lol? You can fuck off, you lot. I'm not on Grinder. I'm on the other one. Fucking Jesus. Right, guys, I'm ending this now before you all start asking for dates.
Where's Linda when you need it?
It's all right. You stay away from Linda.
She'd keep you.
Oh,
Take care,
everyone.
brother.
Yeah, man.
Respect,
Take care,
mate.
brother. Safe, brother.
Right.
Take care, mate. Big
Thanks.
respect.
Lord.
And Harlan.
Good
Sorry,
night,
brother. Go on.
everyone.
Harlan as well, yeah. Just a quick one before you go. Harlan, if you're listening, yeah, big up Peanut, but you stay away from Linda as well.
It's Garth you won't worry about. Garth
And
was
Garth. And Garth. Him and fucking Garth. Stay away. I've got fucking... Yeah, I have got some exceptional skills, and I will find you, and I will kill you. Big
He's
up,
just
big
got to
boobs.
announce that moon boot first.
Yeah,
See you later.
coming for you,
Take
bastards. Take care, bro. Take care, mate. Right, guys, I'm going to let you kick yourselves. I'm not going to kick yous. You kick
Yeah,
yourselves.
good
I'll let you
night,
say
Matt.
goodbye to chat and that first.
Good night, chat. Good night, Meatball.
Nah, mate, take it easy.
Yeah, and you. See you later. Good night, Matt.
Take care, Ward. See you soon, brother.
Now we've got
Big
a
up, Mr. Meatball. Nice one for
Come.
jumping on, bro. And I'll let you say bye to everyone as well, bro.
Well, we've got a Mexican standoff now, bro. Catch you later, chat. I'm going to sit here now until you kick me.
Meatball respect, bro.
Yeah, man, take it easy. Have
See you in a
fun.
bit, brother. Yeah, man. Take care, bro.
Yeah, in a bit.
Go on. Piss off.
I told you got kicked me.
I'm not kicking you. I can't. I've never kicked anyone. That is a guest, not a pest. Yeah.
Well, I could be a pest. I'm going to be a pest, but I'm sitting here so you're going to have to kick me.
Right. I just have to end it instead, won't I? Instead of kicking you, I just have to end it. No, because you'll still be backstage.
See, got you now.
He'll still be backstage. I can't kick him. Bye, Matt. Stinky, sweaty, moist. Fuck off. No, I can't. Matt, kick yourself. I will kick myself.
But
Mr. Meatball.
Go on.
I can't
You know,
do it, bro.
You can.
You'll be the first person that I ever kick.
Ace. Do I get an award for it?
Well, we've seen you get slapped tonight. Well, not seen it, but we heard you.
I know, yeah.
So we could get two things in one night.
Well, there you go. It'll have been a good night for me.
Well, I tell you what. I will never. I'll only do this the once, yeah.
You say that,
Mr.
until the
Meatball.
next time.
Till the next time, I'm gonna kick you up your ass in a bit, brother.
In a bit.
Bye. I hope you felt that. Piss off. No one's coming up panel now. I'm all joking. Well, I'm not joking because you're not coming on. But everyone, take care. Yeah, I'll see you over on whoever else is live. I'm not going to Shady's. I'll be over on. Big up Mrs. Meatball, Mr. Meatball. I'll be over on Film Boys Cesspit. That's where I'm going if he's still alive. Good night, everybody. Take care. God bless. Take care, Mrs. Meatball. Take care, Bumblebee. Rick the Screwball, big up, mate. Take care, bro. Good night. Funny. Cool Tools, big respect. UK Transparency, big respect. Detective Constable Gypsy, big respect to you, mate. Tosh Lines, thanks for jumping in. Funny name, funny picture. And yeah, everybody else, Purple Spliff. There's too much spamming going on, so I don't even know who's in. Ricky, Bergerac, Rex, Kim Francois, Tim Draycott, Paul C. Everybody, big respect. Take care, and we'll see you over on Film Boys or something. Good night, guys. See you soon. When it lets me end. Bye.